What's going on, family? It's been a while since I've heard from all of you. It's been 7 days, 6 or 7 days since I've streamed. Holiday season has been very, very nice to be away, but I'm glad to be back in motion. I'm so excited to get back on a regular schedule. See you guys in about 7 minutes. What's going on, Sandrigmantic? How are you? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. The freshest OG. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. It's the first time I get to see the stream in real time, so that's good. Oh, awesome. Well, congrats. Glad you're able to join us. What's going on, Wake Funiha? Heyo! Aw, you've watched some of my previous streams and my feedback is very appreciated. Well, I appreciate you coming on the stream and telling me that. Hopefully, you guys, as I'm playing through these games and I'm playing through developers' games, you will be able to give some feedback as well. It's always nice to get a little bit extra feedback, and since you're watching me play through this, you kind of get that vicariously living through me playing this game, experiencing the same things that I am. So it's good to give that feedback as I'm going through it as well. So that's always appreciated, because just like you, other developers are going to go back and watch their game be played, and then they have, you know, several people that are also reviewing their game and giving feedback as we go along. So I'll be playing Afterlife tonight, and then I'll be playing Inside Out on Sunday, and then the following week I will be playing Grow. So that's, what is that, 77, 78, and then 79, or am I one off? Yes, hugs around, give hugs. You can also group hug if you like. It's okay, I because of the holidays and stuff, I'm a little off kilter, just a little bit. Trying to get back into that motion, get into that groove, so we'll be ready to start this new year off with a bang. I did make a couple announcements that I'll kind of talk about during the stream itself. But if you want to take a look at the Discord, for those of you who are new, you can join my Discord and see some of the other stuff that's going on that I've listed under there. Also kind of helps you keep up to date with my schedule, and you can ask questions to some of my community that I've kind of cultivated from some of the other game jams that I've covered. Oh, congrats, a normal egg. I'm glad you could make this stream. So glad to hear that this was your first game jam as well. Can't wait.
a new follower.
Heyo, thank you so much for the follow, Alfred Ober. Alfred Ober 23. Thank you so much. Welcome. Also, expect I'm gonna mess up everybody's names, their games, everything about them, everything you're gonna say to me. That's just typical of this stream. Just expect it.
Whoa, a new follower.
Wowie, wow. So many new follows. Thank you so much, Wak Fuin Ha, for the follow. God forbid if you make up words for your game, pronunciation will be abandoned. I make up everything as I go along. That is because I am your brother. Welcome to my stream. For those of you joining me for the first time, this is a makeup stream of a stream that I normally have on Sunday nights. I call it Indie Sunday. It's where I will play games created during the weekly game jam. And as it's titled, it's a game jam that happens once a week with a theme. I will play about 10 minutes of each game. I've got 12 that I've selected randomly from each for this particular week. Oh my gosh. And I'll give about 10 minutes playthrough constructive criticism throughout the playthrough itself, and then I expect you guys just to give your thoughts as well as we're going through these games. If you have some constructive criticism, please by all means share that in the chat. Ask questions if you're new here and this is like the first time you've ever participated in game development or game jams. Ask questions because there's usually other developers that have been doing this a lot longer that can provide some good feedback. So without further ado, roll the intro! All right, so our very first game for tonight is going to be called Hell Rush by Sheeye. And this week's theme was Afterlife. So that is the sewing thread that should be throughout all of these games as we are reviewing them. There's no limitations. There's really no bad things to do except for make a fresh game each week. So that's what we're hoping to see with these games. That's what we want to have. So yeah, let's go ahead and dive right in and take a look at see what Sheeye has brought for us. There's the game name if you want to go find that on itch.io. All of these games are going to be available on itch.io since that's where Weekly Game Jam hosts their game. So first we're going to take a look at the tutorial and see what we can learn. If I ever need to turn up music or anything like that, I usually try to keep a good eye on the audio and stuff, but every once in a while I get a little distracted and might miss it. Finna get turned. Finna get turned. What's up, Sergeant Relish? Welcome to the stream. Okay. All right, so we have ammo, we have health, arrow, left mouse button to shoot. Got it. All right. Okay. They're walking me through. Audio's a little pumped. We'll turn that down just a hair. All right. Oh, I fired. So automatically picks up, automatically picks that up as well. All right, so that kind of just walked us straight through everything that we need to know about the game itself. Now we'll go straight into it. Oh my. That's a hand, an arm that's trying to get at us. I don't really need that just yet. Audio's a little heavy, but I guess I'll go ahead and pick it up since I feel like it's probably built for me. Oh. Can I jump or anything? Yes, I can. So I don't know if they actually went over that in the tutorial, but you can jump by using... I'm using WASD to move my character, and up, or W, is making me go up. Pretty typical for any type of movement. It's either that or arrow keys, right? Oh, Okay, all right. So we're gonna do some of this stuffins. Here we go. Okay, platforming not too bad. There's nice little checkpoints where I'm picking up ammo. I don't feel like I'm way too far away from like stretched on my ammo or my health. I'm really not getting a. Wait a minute. How did I lose so much health? I don't remember losing that much health before. So this game is called Hell Rush. So we assume that we are running in hell or something like that, and we are trying to maybe make our way out. Oh, hello. Okay, phew. The spinning thing shot you while you were talking. Oh, okay. I helped with this game. I was in charge of making the bosses with holiday and family stuff. I was only able to get one done. The boss is kind of untested. I wish you luck when you get to him. Brother, hey! What's up, holiday explanation? You caught me earlier testing the chatbot, didn't you? I saw that after I left for... I don't remember exactly what it was, but I came back and I saw that you had typed test too. I did see that. I wanted to give you props for always being on the channel. I don't know if that was intentional or if that's all you do. You sit on my channel and just wait for me to get back online. But I appreciate your... Oh, what is this? Oh, switching gravity. But I appreciate your dedication. Oh, no, that kills me. Okay. Yes, I stalk you. See, I knew it. I had that vibe about you. Oh, and what's interesting is they actually flip the controls. So now S is my jump since I'm walking in another direction. Ah, already time to make clips. Yeah, so for those of you who are joining us for the first time, I have what's called a Top Clipper. And I do this every single month, and it's a way to help me get some extra promotion. It's a great way to capture stupid and funny moments on my channel, and I reward you for it. So if you get the most views at the end of the month, I will give you a $5 Steam card on whatever clip that had the most views. Now, one of the stipulations is you have to name the clip. It can't be just the default title of what my stream is, just because I think those look bad and, you know, nobody really gets what the clip is about until you watch the video, but it does help them kind of figure out what the heck they're gonna watch. But yeah, feel free to join in, link those clips in chat. I have no problem with that. You can link them in the Discords. You can share them with your mom, your dad, whoever. It does help me. And it's a nice little kickback for memories, if you will. Hey, what's going on, the Pinwell? Welcome to the stream. I hope you are well. I will say the animation for these legs, they don't really have a nice solid walk to them. And the way the body is positioned, they're actually held back some. So we actually would want them to be leaning forward. When you think about the way that you're walking, you actually hold your body a little bit more forward as you're moving, especially if you're running. If this is a rush game, your body's even going to be leaned more forward. So you might want to go back and look at that. It almost looks like we're like inching across. So take a look at that animation. I try to get some resources for you guys to for stuff like that. And oh no, I'm running now. And I do hope to have some in the future. I don't have any ammo. Oh, crap. For those types of things. But I will suggest Mort. He's on YouTube. He's also on Twitch. He makes really good videos in the pixel art department. But a lot of what he says and recommends, it kind of stands the test of several genres and art styles. Okay, so I magically got a whole bunch of ammo, but at the start of the other level, I didn't have any ammo. So they took away my ammo, and then they gave it back to me on the very next level. So I would try to keep the consistency there if you can. You know, don't steal that from me. Maybe because we're in hell, that makes a little more sense. Oh, snap. Like, you know, I'm not getting to play by what would be traditional means or normal means. I'm forced to, you know, deal with the devil and the way that he decides the world should be. Oh. Sound effects, I'm glad to hear them. I'm glad to know that they're there. We have music in the background, which is good. It builds this theme. The arrow at the end, I don't know how I feel about it. It kind of breaks presence a little bit for me. Oh, spooky, 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 grimma rippery. Oh, man. Oh, man. Gotta beat him? I got him. Nice. We did it. How y'all doing today? It is a tonight for me, so I'll be doing good. Amazing. Glad to hear that you're amazing, Holiday. Sheeye, Nick the Six, and Nelafem? Nephalem, maybe? I think that's how it's supposed to be pronounced. Well, that was good. We had character, platformer, running through hell. We had a weapon. We had health. I didn't really have any issues with the health. I got attacked a couple times, took some damage, but the damage was reversed at the end of the next level, it looked like. So I didn't really have any sense of real fear other than like falling off the platforms themselves. And the platforming wasn't really that difficult at all. That could have been ramped up just a little bit more. Maybe more spaces where I am having to jump and avoiding the enemies or trying to take out the enemies at the same time. You had the health packs and the ammo packs beside each other at the very beginnings of the level, like towards the beginning of the game. I think you could spread those out just a little bit more, so it's kind of like, well, here's a health pack there, maybe there's an ammo pack there, and you could be a little strategic in the way that you place those, as like you just finished a whole bunch of enemies, maybe throw that ammo pack there, but they have to still be careful for the next time, because the next area is going to contain still a lot of enemies, but you have enough ammo, but maybe not as much health. So that kind of lets you change that difficulty without changing a whole lot of the platforming itself, if that's too much. The boss fight was pretty easy. I got it in just a couple shots, so we could definitely get a little bit more health on the boss fight, and maybe we could put like an ammo pack on the left or right side. That way I'm forced to either hit him with every single shot that I have, which makes the boss a lot harder, or I have the chance to maybe run and gun to the other side and grab a ammo pack, turn around and start attacking again. Something like that would definitely help that out. But we are in the afterlife. We've got good music, sound effects for everything except the enemies. I think we could have used just a simple sound effect for the ones when they're like shooting projectiles. And, you know, maybe some sort of like slug or like movement, some sort of textury sound that we could give for the things that are like crawling creepily across the ground might be something that you could just play every once in a while. It was a shame not getting to experience more of the boss because of that easy takedown. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, we won't be able to go back through because that's about 10 minutes. That leaves us about 30 seconds. But good game. Good job, Sheeye. This was Hell Rush by Sheeye and Nick the Six and Nephalem. Gosh, I'm so bad with names and stuff like that. But very good job. Good to hear music. I'm a big fan of hearing that kind of things in games. I think it's some people would definitely disagree with me, but I am a big supporter of having music in games, just because it does help a lot with creating the atmosphere that you're trying to go for. And maybe your art doesn't explain it all the way, and maybe your writing doesn't explain it all the way, but that gives you one other opportunity to try to portray to your audience, your potential players, that, hey, this is kind of what I'm going for. What's going on, Shadow Knight? Welcome to the stream. For those of you who haven't seen me in a while, did you guys have a great Christmas or New Year's or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or whatever it is that you celebrate in the land that you hail from? Go ahead and get the next game loaded up here from our very own. Oh, wait. Oh, no, it just starts. Oh, crap. Okay, I'm going to jump in. This is BrokenCode by DK5000P. We're going to go ahead and switch here, and I'll just restart this. I've got screen capture working correctly now, so it shows my full screen. Yes, it was a good holiday, but it stopped me from doing jams. Dang it, those dang holidays. I encourage you guys to hang out with your family, enjoy that time. Real life is important. The games and stuff will be there when you get back. So don't feel bad for not being able to do jams. We actually had quite a bit of people participate in weekly and mini and a whole bunch of other jams. So wasn't really a shortage. It was just a shortage of time for me. All right, here we go. This is BrokenCode. This code looks wrong. It needs to be deleted. Okay. All right. Stop saying holiday so often. I'm always like, yes. Oh, I ate a lot on New Year and couldn't submit for this jam due to time shortage. How about you? Me and the wife, we tried to stay up for the holiday. We went out and bought crackers and drinks and stuff. Not alcoholic. I don't drink. But we stayed up until 11:30 and then fell asleep and woke up at 12:20. We were so disappointed. So disappointed. It was so sad. All right, space to continue. Ugh, that was a big fail. Where am I? Oh, a big fall. Oh. Whoa, buddy. Oh, you lost. Press space to try again. Can I kill that thing, or is it just gonna chase me? Because it's quite a bit faster than me. Okay, I can kill it. I see the health bar. Oh, almost got it. I submitted a mini jam that was just blank. My entry just kept crashing during the test. Oh, I'm sorry, man. That sucks. Wait, how did I die? Oh, wait a minute. Is this health my health? No, my health is up there. Okay, I see that's going down very quickly because I was running into the spiders. Okay, I follow you now. I'm picking up what you're putting down. So I'm very glad to see that there is a distance. Oh, I get to cheat. I get to cheat it. Oh, no. Oh, it's alive. It's moving again. Oh, God. It's moving again. You have defeated the bugs and are released from Code Hell. Is this Cuphead too? Have y'all seen me play Cuphead? If not, you should go watch that video. I raged so many times. Hello? Hello? Was I not supposed to be able to beat the game? This all do? Do I restart? Close? Let's launch it again and see. Escape. I thought exited. Does it not? Nope. It just sat there and stared at me. Okay, so I like the direction we were going. We brought up here a screen showing some of our code, and we deleted something, and you know the programmer is like, oh, okay, well, I did that. I need to go work on something else. And then we assume like the game continues and then the world like goes on, and then boom, something actually was created because we deleted something from our game that maybe was important but left something behind, which in this case would be the broken code. Oh, that was a big fall. Where am I? So it's now become symbiont. It's alive. I'm liking where this is going. Clipboard code. You are in code hell. Be happy you are not in bullet hell or platform hell. You have a lot to do. Like what? There are bugs. Here is a gun. It faces the direction of your mouse and shoots when you click on your left mouse button, air keys to move, or WASD. So yes, my bad on clicking space to continue, but about a fourth of the screen was actually prompting me to do so. So I thought I was actually doing a good thing, but it looks like I skipped the rest of the intro that we didn't see the very first time, which was the clipboard code letting me know, hey, this is what you need to do. And it looks like the clipboard code is actually right here, so we can't actually see that. You've got a white platform here that they are standing on top of. Maybe you could move the white platform up, elevate both the buggy code and the clipboard code so we can kind of see them on the screen as they're interacting back and forth. And then this space to continue, honestly, I wouldn't even throw that up until after you get through all of your text. That way, as the playing person, you're not going to miss something, in the intro just because we're prompted to press the space to continue. And anytime you're prompted something like that, you're like, I want to press the button. I really want to press this button. There's a button there that I want to press because it's on the screen. In this case, it's taking up almost a fourth of the screen, so I'm even more excited to press the button. But I will say, dude, you have made huge improvements on your art style, your UI, the text, everything is so much. It seems like there's been a whole lot more thought put into your games, and I'm very impressed by that. Like that's a big improvement. Maybe it took you a little bit longer to do that, but it looks very, very sharp. So I want to applaud you for that for sure. The only other thing, see, look at that. Isn't that cute? Little clipboard guy. I didn't see any of that because the text was blocking it. So yeah, just elevate that up and have them like up here or something, and that'd be cool. Yeah, I need to figure out how to move the text was made using fungus. Ew, fungus. We don't like fungus. But yeah, really cool, dude. The only other thing I was going to say was once we get in here, I can't actually understand what it's saying. I'm not sure if it's just supposed to be like a gargle noise. It sounds like instructions something something, and I can't catch the rest of it. He is stuck right there, but I'm trying to kill all of his spider babies. Yeah, I need to figure out how to do video. Was a game change. Fungus is an awesome free tool for Unity. Well, you did a great job. I think it looks really nice. But the sound effect itself should never be clipping over top of itself when you're using it. Think of like a pew-pew noise or something like that. It's very short, concise. It's got the heavy front end and then dies very, very quickly. So when you're pressing it, that sound effect never goes over top of each other. And you can limit that by, you know, the rate control on how many times it's going to activate based off of your mouse clicks. You can skip every other, or, you know, you can rapid fire only to a certain point and then you have to slow it down or something like that. But take that sound effect and, you know, cut it into a fourth and then just use that first little bit there, and it'll sound more like a shot, a laser, a pew pew is the best way I can like say that. Is it's a very short pew. Pew, 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 and it never overlaps itself, so you don't get that weird kind of noise over top of that sound. But I think that's the only, like, and the game doesn't close. We don't get that sense of completion, which, you know, I'm always looking for that in games. Is Saturday Weekly Game Jam 77? No, Sunday will be Inside Out. That will be, I think that's 77. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. And then 78 is Grow. That's the one that was just announced today. But great direction, great idea. I think you executed this very well. The art style and the way that you had everything laid out felt very nice and clean and crisp. You just need to figure out how to get rid of this until it's actually time. You know, you think of triggers after you've completed out the text and the information in the introduction, then you prompt in for the space to continue. Same with this right here. If you could leave the text box here, I think that's good placement because it sits right on top of the monitor itself, and then just elevate the floor so they are sitting about, you can see my mouse, like about right there, and have the broken code and the clipboard sitting right there, and we can see that. That would be awesome. I would love to see that. And then just shorten that sound effect. I think that's great. Everything else was, you know, a very, very good little demo. Eep. You lost. Try again. And then you throw us back into the game. Yeah, I think that's great. Very good job. This is Broken Code by DK5000P, or as we know him, Shadow Knight X476. Thank you so much, dude, for making this game. So glad to hear you. So glad to see that you are back in the game, and you're making some great games, some big improvements over what you've made previously. So kudos to you, man. Oh, you failed to make one for Inside Out. It was such a weird concept. I'm excited for Grow, though. Just blame the holidays like me. Yeah, just blame the holidays. Don't worry about it. I see this quite a bit, so maybe some of you guys can help educate the community who use Godot, but I always see a command prompt pop up and list out different... Never gonna get old. Holiday, huh? Yeah, what you need? What's up, boss? No, not me? Oh, okay. Huh, did you say something? Do you need me? I'm here, man. I've been on your channel all day. No? Okay, I was just checking. But I see the command line window pop up, and it sits there, and that just drives me nuts. Just absolutely nuts that it's there. And I'll show you what I mean. So I'll just go ahead and jump into the game before I start capturing the screen and whatnot so you can see. But we've got this nice, beautiful game, and then bam, that pops up right on top of it. And it's like, ugh. That doesn't give you the nice little demo experience that you want to see. It's not a beautiful thing to feel. And I know that can be hidden or just completely turned off, and it really shouldn't be displayed for the game jam. Now for testing, debugging, going through all that, absolutely. Totes. Hey, you can see I've got a nice little GeForce 1080 Ti there. But that should be hidden. That should not show up while somebody is trying to demo your game. Because the very first time I saw that, I was like, oh, well, I'll just close that. And then the whole game closed, and I'm like, well, whoops. I actually got Grow, Alchemy, Exploration, and 2 shapes to make an audio game. Oh, man, this will be interesting. Thanks a lot, your brother. Dude, you're welcome. You got it. I believe in you. That's going to be an insane game, I'm sure, but I believe you can do it. Also, actually, I suffered the holiday in other ways. I participated in Afterlife and Inside Out after a lot of time without participating. Oh, yes, that'll kill all. Okay, so let me take us back to the couch here real quick. I'll capture this so it looks a little nicer for your viewing pleasure, and then we'll jump into the game. While I'm doing this, I do want to say we are going to be having a 12-hour stream. It's going to be on, oh, shoot, I didn't put the time on there. January 19th. So that is 3 Saturdays from now. We're going to go at 9 a.m. until 9 p.m. And we're going to be streaming Mega Man 11, courtesy of Mr. Joshua McClain. So I have a reward on my channel. After so many pixels and stuff, you can request a 12-hour stream, and then we'll figure out something to do. And we're going to be speedrunning that game. We're going to be attempting to speedrun blind. So pretty much an any % run is what we're going to go for. He's been wanting me to speedrun something for pretty much as long as I've met him. He's like, so when you going to speedrun? When you going to do that? And I don't normally do any type of speedruns. You guys know I'm very big on... I'm very big on game jams and stuff like that. Do you review all entries of Weekly Game Jam? I don't review all of them. I used to from weeks 12 all the way to week 50. I played every single game that was submitted to Weekly Game Jam. I don't anymore just because time restraints, my sanity, and I want to give you guys other outlets or other content outlets instead of just the 10 minutes on each of your games. I want to try to give you some more material, different tools to make you a better game developer. So by cutting back on that some, I've been able to do a whole lot more stuff, do more streams, more consistent streams, and I don't feel just inundated by so many games. So I pick 12 out of the games that are submitted, and I'll do those on the stream, and then I'll do 5 that I also randomly pick, and I write what are called deep dive articles, which is where I will play your game for up to like 30 minutes, and then I will give a short little article about that game, talking about characters that I enjoyed, or a mechanic that I really enjoyed, or a world that was interesting to me, or if I find something that it's like, well, this person kind of missed the mark on this. Let me see if I can encourage other people to not miss that same mark. So I might take something and then just kind of expand upon it and talk about it and tell you why it's important to have, ABC in your game. So that's what I do for those. And then I have another section, which I just call itch.io rates. I'll play it for about 10 minutes off stream and then give you a short little review on itch.io. I haven't had as many of those recently just because time restraints have been so bad. Where are those articles published? Those are published on my Facebook page, but they're getting ready to move over to another site here pretty soon. Hey, what's up, Sadisi? How you doing? Yes, sir. Gonna be doing a stream on the 19th. It's gonna be a 12-hour stream. Thanks for the sub badges, man. I'm glad you like them. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. You have a little you've got a little Direct Relief Charity 2018 badge. That's neat. Blah blah blah. When's the third 24-hour stream? Oh, what's going on? I'm a good boy. Yeah, he actually redeemed 2 back-to-back 12 hours. I told him there's no way in the world I can do a 24 hours. I'm not there yet. I don't make enough money to do something like that could risk my health. And I don't think I could give you 24 hours worth of good content. Dude, thank you so much for CDC for the bits. I appreciate that. All of that goes to support this channel directly and helps us fund more stuff like giveaways and whatnot. So I do appreciate those bits for me. That's great. Yes. So any more questions about what I do? I don't think so. I think we are good. Are games chosen at random then or by rating? So I call it a weighted average or a weighted rank. The more jams that you participate in, the higher you get, let's say, an extra point into that random pool. And that point system goes up to 10 jams. So once you have participated for 10 jams, you're at the max amount of favor, I guess you could say, that you get while I'm picking randomly. And I have an algorithm that does all that, so it's not me picking for you or, me trying to be biased or anything like that. But that does help to kind of keep everything fair. But it also rewards you guys for staying consistent and participating in more jams. If I want to get a higher rating, can I bribe you? Nope, you can't. And that's what makes this so good is by you participating, you are getting rewarded just by doing so. And I like to kind of mix it up. I think sometimes a written article means more than a playthrough, a video playthrough. And in some cases, a conversation on the side might mean more than a video playthrough or something like that. So I like to kind of switch that around. And I think by randomly selecting that kind of helps that happen a little bit more. Uh-oh, here's Mayshell to lay the beat down. Where's Mayshell? Is she in here? I don't see her on here. No briding in here. Did he say bride? Oh, can I bride? I totally missed that. Yeah, no, I'm married. Sorry, I like to bite. I'm sorry. I'm already married. You can't bride me. Unfortunately. Snicker bar. I can stretch to duo Snickers. Final offer. It's so tempting. I do like Snicker bars. Milky Way and we might talk. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the next game. No more joking around. I know why you all came here for. I'm married too. Oh, with the more jams you participate in, do you mean weekly? Yeah. No, I don't mean the XP that they have. I actually track this separately. So I have a huge spreadsheet that I keep on my Google Docs. And it has all of the games that I've played. And every game jam since the beginning, even the ones I haven't played, you got points for those. So I have all of those listed. I have played well over 1,000 games now. Let me give you an accurate number. That's nice because I lost my weekly Game Jam Discord. Yep. So as long as you're using the same Twitch or itch.io, then you are getting credit. Now, and I say this, I don't have to say this quite a bit because it doesn't happen a whole lot, but if you are working with a team, I'm a good boy is the one who brought this up here recently, and you have participated before, let me know beforehand, and I will base your ranking off of that. Whoever the highest member within that team, I will base the ranking off of that, so that way you don't, well, crap, if I go work with somebody, then I might not get picked for the stream, which sucks, so I'm just not going to work with anybody. I don't want to discourage that, so just tell me either before the stream, preferably the day that you're submitting your game is extremely important, just because that does help keep everything consistent for me, and I don't have to worry so much. Okay. Yeah, so little over 1,000. 1,023 games I have played. You must have played 10 of my games at least. I'm pretty sure I have. What inspired you to start the weekly game jam? So I didn't actually start the weekly game jam. I'm not even an administrator of weekly game jam. So we'll just take a second to talk about this. So there are two amazing, absolutely amazing administrators for weekly game jam. Polly Katsubes and Lindsay, Toro Lindsay. Oh man, I just butchered her name. God, I hope she's not watching. I just call her Tori. Oh, she just calls herself Tori now. Okay, so Tori, JK. But they are the actual ones who manage weekly game jam, set up everything during the week. I really just act as like news coverage is what you could kind of consider this. I'm a streamer who really enjoys the game jams and these little indie projects and indie games that have been published and stuff like Hollow Knight and Cuphead and stuff like that. I want to encourage you guys to make games. And by me playing your games, you're getting feedback. You're more likely to make more games because you're getting the feedback and it's constructive. It's not just your game sucks, stop making games. Like, you're not going to get that from me. I'm going to always try to give you constructive feedback. And I try to do that in a way that's positive and not just your game sucks, stop making games. So that is why I do what I do, and I've done it for over a year. It was a year for me in October. So that's a little bit about me and what I do. I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. Oh, do mini jam entries count as well? They don't. So this is strictly for weekly game jam. So you don't get any extra rewards or anything like that for playing or participating in mini jam. Just because I think I would probably have to hurt myself if I tried to count mini and weekly. I work a 40-hour-a-week job, so I'm like, I got other commitments, and I'm married. So I try to be honest and real that, you know, I can't do it all, but I try to do as much as I can, for sure. I make sure to hype you up as much as possible. Your brother told everyone to ask you to play their Ludum Dare entries in the future, not now. Aww. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. I really enjoy playing with you guys, hearing from you guys, talking with you on Twitter and Discord and Twitch and other people's streams. Sometimes I'll go bug other people. And I don't know, it's always nice to have that feeling, and I do enjoy that feeling. But it's nice to give back. I feel like hopefully that's what the majority of my stream is me trying to give back to you guys and try to help you make better games. Not perfect. My feedback's not always accurate or, you know, right down the vein that maybe you were expecting it, but I try to give feedback nonetheless. Do you plan on hosting an official gem anytime soon? Nope, not right now. I've been asked that a couple times, but not right now. Maybe in the future. If I do, it'll be a special event. You'll be sure to know about it. Yeah, we told people that streamers give the best feedback and listed you, Tiger J, and Joshua McLean. Yes. All three of them. Go follow them on Twitch. They're all streamers. They all are devs except for me. I don't dev anything. Hey, that's me. Hey, there's Joshua. What's up, Joshua? Was lurking. Oh no, he brought the actions to this channel. That's a bad deal. It happened. But yeah, go check him out. Go follow him on Twitch. He's an awesome dude. So is Tiger J. They make awesome stuff. Joshua, go ahead, man. This is like super plug time. Go ahead and send out your music. Give him that nice music stuff. You're an awesome dude, yo, bro. No, you're an awesome dude, Mr. McLean. It's McLean. But I'm still going to call you Mr. Clean Magic Eraser sometimes. Yeah, he makes music. He does a bunch of royalty-free stuff for game jams. So any type of projects or stuff that you want to get some cool tunes for, go check his stuff out first. And then, if you don't find anything, then contact him and say, hey, I need you to make this. Just kidding. Ask him about that. He may, I don't know. We'll make all your counters shiny. All right, so let's get on with the program. We got lots of games to go through, and I'm excited. This is the dude, by the way, Joshua McLean, that is making me do a 12-hour stream of Mega Man 11. Blind Blind playthrough speedrun any percent. Next game on our list is called Nick vs. Satan Claus by raccoon_JS. Let's go ahead and take a look at this game. Right, meow. Let's see what we have here. Okay, so this is our home screen. Looks like we're on like a basic notepad. You can't see, but the top bar as normal is white, so it kind of even looks like a basic notepad with the little top bar that's keeping all the pages together. I love how it's written. Like, this is totally his handwriting. And he was like, well, I want that to be in the game. So he found a notepad and this, and then he just went, lined it up and said, bam, there we are. Cool. So I don't hear any musics or anything. Hello, Nick. Looks like you're on my naughty children list. Next. Instead of giving you a lump of coal, I think I will send you straight to hell. All right, Mr. Coca-Cola drinking and Mr. Drumstick munching. How can I go straight to hell on Christmas Day, Santa? Because I am actually Satan. Bandersnatch. Move around the player with WASD. Shoot the coal with left mouse. Try don't get killed. Okay. So this is a hand-drawn person on a hand-drawn world. This is cool. I like this. Boom. I killed Satan. It was that easy. You're welcome. Done, dun, dun, dun. Boom. Killed him again. Look at me go, man. I'm like on it. Boom. Oh, did it again. Ooh, I can see the other world. Top 10 anime betrayals. Oh, gosh. Boom. And boom. And I don't think I'm actually in hell. I think I'm just in somebody's intestines. I think that's what's actually going on here. Oh, I got shot. Dang, that was a one-hit kill. Holy cow, I was not expecting that. None of the rest of them even attacked me. Okay, so let's try that again. So for Christmas, I guess I got coal. Do they attack me at all? Oh, yes. I wasn't close enough, I guess. Cool. So we've got a mix of the real world, art, and then we have just some stock images that we've thrown in at the same time. It almost kind of gives you that like magazine kind of feel. Like, I don't know if you did this in school, but we used to have to make art with magazine clippings. That kind of is what this makes me think of. Like, oh man, I don't have a horse. I'm gonna have to draw one. So here we go. And then you draw a horse because you didn't have the magazine clipping for a horse. It's kind of the mix of both worlds, which I think is cool. The fact that these lines are pretty well drawn, like the hitboxes on them, or the, you know, like where I'm detecting the line itself, that feels pretty good. Right there is a little high. If we're shooting like right there, that's a little high, but for the most part, that's pretty good. People on the outside and stuff, that's nice. I like that. How am I supposed to get that guy? Oh, there we go. Some of the areas are a little tight, I'll say. It's a little hard to get through some of these, just the way that my character is laid out. He's very long instead of circular. Oh no, this is where it gets dangerous. There we go. Gotta be careful. Gotta just barely neaky by and hope that I don't accidentally get found out. Hey, you did it. We did it, everybody. Congratulations. Cool. So we're on paper. We're on this yellow normal notepad, and Santa Claus has told us that we're on the naughty list, and we've been so naughty that we're just going straight to hell, no questions asked, and then we are thrown in this newspapery type hell. Yeah, I like the way that they were telling the story there, the way that we're kind of going across that, and you can see the previous story on the paper as if it was drawn out on that notepad. I think that's pretty cool. I would have liked some sound effects. Maybe you could just have like a rock, like a thud, a literal just that is the Cole leaving the gun itself. I think that could have been cool. And then some sort of maniacal laugh after we kill these little aliens, these little demons or whatnot. So the turns through the beginning here, that felt pretty smooth, very easy to maneuver. But the deeper we got into the bowels of the paper, it got tighter and tighter, and it was a whole lot harder to try to make these turns itself. And then another thing that was kind of unfair to the player, I think, is the detection of my character. Like, for most of the shots, I'm having to get like right in front of them, and they're so quick to shoot, I almost have no chance. And we start back at the very beginning every time, so it's, you know, you'd have to play through this game a couple times before you'd be able to get the full story. No fault of your own. Like, you couldn't have done any better other than messing up one time and then realizing, oh, this is very unforgiving. I'm going to die. I'd like maybe some animation from these guys, even if it was just like them locking onto me as I'm walking. They can see me, but I can't see them, kind of thing. Like, vision wise, I cannot see them until I actually get in here. I can't shoot them until I get past the line, but they can see me, so they're following me around the map. That gives them just a little bit more presence without having to like fully animate them. So that'd be an easy thing that we could add in here. You shut up, headphones. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, if it beeps or not. I can't remember. But I think it was cool. Give me just a couple more levels here. Maybe make those look a little bit more like places. Make it a little more grungy, or you know, something to fire, anything like that. It felt honestly like it was like I was traveling through bowels or something like that, which was just a little weird. Didn't really fit with what I would expect to be this hell kind of approach. I don't know what hell looks like or has been like, because you know, I've never been there, but there's lots of books and stuff about what people think hell looks like. I'll get Pretzel playing so we don't have to hear that. It's only when there's games that have no sound. My wireless headphones are like, hey, I don't know if you know this or not, but there's actually no music playing, and I feel like I need to tell everybody. So I can just throw some music in the background every once in a while as I need to. Cool. What else? Firing was fine. We didn't have any sound effects or music. Music could have done could have helped a lot here. I like the style that we're going with, this whole paper thing. I think I want to see more of this type of games. I think they're neat. They're weird. They're a very niche type of thing. I would love to see a big AAA title that is like on paper, like legit on paper. Like, imagine Hollow Knight, but takes place in a notepad. Like, I want to see something like that. I think that'd be beautiful. I think that would be really cool, and would encourage the hand drawing style. I still would love to do claymation. Ooh, claymation would be cool. Paperland, is that a game? Is that what you're telling me, or is that what you would call your game? But this was Nick vs. Satan Claus by Raccoon_JS. Thank you so much for making this game. I appreciate you for doing so. We'd love to have you come and hang out on the channel sometime, talk about your game, talk about your inspiration for these games, and offer insight to others. Let me go ahead and get the next game loaded up here. This one is a web game. Said this game is unfinished, so it may be pretty short. We'll be the judge of that. And do we mute? Not mute. Okay, no mute. We'll keep music on. So this is going to be a short game, it appears. Short doesn't mean bad. I want to watch your brother play Morphe's game. No Q. No pew 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 Q. Q is only for special streams like Ludum Dare, music game jam, jams like that. List is what you're looking for when we're playing games like Weekly Game Jam. So you can do list. And then you can see what that is. I might eventually just change that over to Q. I don't know. That makes sense, right? Joshua played it earlier today. It was a crazy platformer. Morphe's game? Is that what it's called? Let me do the Google. I don't know. Who makes it? I don't know. All right, on to the next game. This is called Valkyrie's Quest by Nina. Looks super duper cute. That is the user. It is for Finally Finished Something Game Jam. Well, you'll have to link that to me if you ever find the name of this. I'll check it out. So we've got this cute little character. Oh, we got music. Right? Yeah, we do. All right, cool. So we got some tunes. Very light. I'll turn that up just a little bit. And we're in the game. And that's what we have. Okay. Pew, 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 pew. We got a very subtle stab. It's also very subtle in the game itself. And I think that may be because we already have like a forward idle animation with our character. So it's not over enunciating that stab. So it doesn't look like it's that much bigger when I stab. But I can interact with E. But it doesn't tell me that in the game. It actually just tells me that on the itch.io. The soul whispers. May the world have mercy on us all. You take the soul with you. All right. You got it. How do? Nope. Okay. You. The soul whispers. I wish I had spent more time with him. You take the soul with you. So I'm gathering that these are dead people, and I'm walking up to them and reaping their souls because they have gone on before me or have tried to go on before me and have been unsuccessful. Something like that. There's an apple. The apple has revitalized you. Okay. So nice little detailed world. The trees and stuff look pretty. The characters, you know, they look nice, believable. I am some sort of elf, maybe. I've got long ears. The door's locked, so I need to find a key. Got a couple objects on the ground. Don't seem to be giving me a whole lot here for info. But I do have in my HUD something about a key. Horns? Could be horns. Yeah, they're on the side of my head, so either could be ears or could be horns. Maybe horns make a little more sense. Let's see. Let's do some more explores. I'm assuming... See, I would have thought one of the keys would have been on one of these peeps. Wait, does the sword let me cut anything? No. I believe they're horns since it's Valkyrie. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Well, wait, do all Valkyries have horns? Can I cut the door? No. I have a health bar. Man. I guess it's her helmet. Yeah, I guess that could be a helmet. I've talked to everybody, right? And I've not found a key. I've not got any more information from them. That looks like just a spear and a shield. I don't see any other items. Just looking around the edges here, trying to take an extra look. See if I've missed anything around the edges. I love the color choice. Yeah, it's beautiful. Go down by the two big trees on the underside of the map, okay? Two big trees. Oh, aha. Oh, man. So I'd have missed that completely. Yeah, so make that a whole lot clearer. Change the color palette, make it look like a path that's just leading into the forest or something like that. Because you even use that same swatch or that same tile right here. So it just makes me think that this is just the same thing. Is there one above too? No, that's just the town or the door. Okay. Now we're progressing here. Soul whispered. You take the soul, so now I have a couple more souls. Need a ninja. Kill some things. Ottoman got angry at me. This game looks nice. Oh, did you say something in caps or something? Or did you say puzzled? Puzzled seems to do it. I see now that there is a booger hanging out of the dead person's body, and that is what we are identifying as a soul. Oh no. You take the soul with you. Okay. Thought I got stuck. And that's how I know if I need to touch one of these people is if they have the booger hanging out of their nose. So I pick up the soul. That gives us 5. No key in sight yet. Still looking for more souls. I assume the souls are not going to turn into a key since I have a separate little HUD for that. Meh. Yeah, it does kind of remind you of a Game Boy, doesn't it? Color styles for sure. Got more souls. Collecting the things. More souls. Got the things. Apple. There's an apple. Like it. Okay. Nah. Get some apple. Rock. Stabby the rock. Nothing there. Better go ahead and eat another apple. Ah, that was the key. Okay. I thought that was another spear. Okay, so I got everything that I need. And I've got 10 souls. We'll just do some last little explore-ins here and see what we can come up with. Nothing yet. 10's probably a good number to stop on your souls. I would imagine, just for simplicity. Yep, seems to be the case. Sorry, my left contact's making me a little nuts. I don't see anything else, so I guess we open the door. Oh no. More dead people. I thought they'd have been safe in here. No. Oh man. Oh crap. Almost died. Got another soul. Oh. Is that a big baddie I see? Oh no. Got him. Okay. There's some more bad guys. Get some more souls. I don't see any apples in here, so I'm kind of stuck. I have to defeat these guys to lure them. Come hither. Oh, almost dead. It's not looking good. I don't have any more apples. Need more apples. And, oh, okay. So that's cleared out this room. Makes you wonder what happened. Like, do I need to collect all these souls? Am I gonna have like a soul shop or something that I can turn these souls in for? Or am I just being a good person? Oh. Bink. Can't go in there. See a chest in there. Oh. You take a short rest. But the bed was there. I think you had that one backwards. Your brother, you don't know Valkyrie lore, do you? I know the Valkyrie from World of Warcraft, and they definitely don't have horns. Hey, I took a short rest. How come I have so much not health? Okay, so that finishes out those two little areas there. We need to go back one room, and there was another place for a key. I reckon. Summers. Ooh, a chest. Ransacked. A few gold remained. Useless to you. So enlighten me, Shadow. What do I need to know? Was the key in the next area? I mean, was the door in the next area? Yeah. That's right. Right here. Boom. Wait, what? We're outside again. Okay. I was expecting that was going to take me higher or something. We got another room here. A bed. Lets me... So some minor typos or something like that. And placement of items are kind of backwards. Like we had a key in one room and a bed. I clicked on the bed and it acted like it was the key. It clicked on the key. It acted like it was the bed. And that one said that the bed was an apple. Ooh, big blob. Big blob, big blob. Hush. Kill it, kill it, kill it dead. Okay, got it. What is this? Got another soul. Oh, you saved the souls of many men who have fallen. I will see you in Valhalla, I suppose. Return to the courtyard, and I will go with you. You take the soul. All right. Valkyries would bring their souls to the afterlife of Ragnarok in Norse mythology. Just doing the job. Oh, the cutscene's bugged. Dang it. There's a little note on here after it says, when the player leaves the room with the king, that's the end of the game. The cutscene is bugged. So that's all she wrote. Pretty beautiful scenery. I felt like I was going through, you know, a foresty whatnot. Sorry, my dog is barking at nothing. Nice art style. I like the story that we were going through. Obviously, I didn't know as much as I maybe needed to on the history of them, but still, nonetheless, I like the idea that we're helping the souls. I know about Valhalla, and you know that's where they're supposed to be going if they are great warriors and stuff like that, to rest and be merry and be happy and to live long lives and you know, be proud of their war days and stuff like that. I get that and understand that. Music was nice. I enjoyed the music that was throughout this. I think the animation on the character could have been a little bit more over enunciated for the strike. Since your idle animation kind of had your sword going out anyways, it felt like it wasn't as important. It didn't really have that meaningful animation to it, that punchy feel. We didn't have any sound effects for that either for our... Oh, yeah, we did. It was very, very subtle, though. The sound effect was very, very, very subtle. That could definitely be a little bit more. What's up, Chai-Tay? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. But it was super cute. You had some typos and you had some like backwards items where maybe you had placed something down and then you said, well, no, maybe I'll do this, and then you just didn't fix the text or stuff like that. But other than that, I think it was a pretty good little game. I think a lot of people enjoyed it. Definitely made us all remind us of like the Game Boy Color, or not Game Boy Color, Game Boy style of play with just a little bit of that sepia color scheme to it, which was very pretty. The biggest thing I think that you could fix in here would be that going down that road out into the woods. I think that needs to be a little more obvious, just because you use that same texture, that same tile all throughout that little area, which just looks like a little piece of dirt. Make that look like a road that kind of just like empties into the forest, and that'll help us know, hey, that's where we're supposed to go. That's pretty much it for like trying to figure out where to go. Working on making game, haven't even got to prototype stage and been working at it for like a week. Oh, the sad face day. I'm so sorry. Well, hopefully you'll get it. I know sometimes you just gotta take the time. You gotta work and work and work and work and work, and then you gotta take a break. You gotta step back, get your cup of coffee, go watch a movie, go read a book, go write all your thoughts down, and then after you've taken some time, then go back at the game. Yeah, keep at it. See, you got lots of people encouraging you. Sometimes it's just best to step away for just a little bit, clear your head, and then blammo bammo, you come up with the final idea for that last track, that last level, that last character. Figured out how to fix that bug, whatever it is. That's a step in you. Trust me, that happens to me on a lot of stuff. Especially IT things. Gosh, I spent so many times like, this should be a simple thing. This should be so simple, but no. Let's make it extremely complicated and make no sense. All right, our next game is Escape from Inferos by TheLiverMan. TheLiverMan himself. Here we go. There is, I assume, TheLiverMan. We have gun, gun, gun. Play. Select your gun. Easy, normal. Psh, normal. Whoa. Whoa. We're going to put some tunes on in the background. The game this week will be Shadow Knight Storytime. Storytime. Whoa, 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 whoa. It just says no on their body shields. No. Listen to me. No. The underside of your hat brim looks like a portal into another dimension, by the way. It's green. It isn't. Oh, what? What? Well, how do I get ammo? Am I just out of ammo forever? Oh. It doesn't tell me how to reload. Or maybe it did and I just missed that. Normal. Yeah, R is to reload. I see down there at the bottom it's reloading. So you've got red background with dark red text. If you're going to keep the red, you need some sort of color around the outside of that. I'd recommend like a white. That way it can kind of stand the test of time no matter where you put it. A nicer suggestion would be just to make that white text with a black stroke on the outside. That kind of helps you stay relevant and readable in all environments there. Ouch. Yeah, I messed up the UI. It seems darker on my monitor than when I was making it. Hey, it happens. You're threatening this poor red guy. Oh. With your drawn weapon. Maybe he deserves it. You don't know. You don't know. Yeah, I better reload. I'm gonna dead. So, normal egg, this is your game? You're the liver man? I thought you were the egg man. Just the normal egg. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Guys. It's okay. It's alright. We can talk this out. The guy's name is Jimothy. Jimothy! Oh my gosh. Oh my. Okay. Easy. Yeah, we're gonna... Wait a minute. They're taking like no damage. What's F do? Are you just paying F for respects? People in riot shields. No. Let's try normal again. I forgot to make a tutorial. Just paying respects. Yeah. Figured. There's still 5 enemies here. There's one guy. Oh. Oh. Dang it. I thought I was gonna be thrifty. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Ouch. Got it. Got him. Got him. Got the green world down. Pro gamer right here. Pro strats. Only have to look. Congratulations, you have beat Escape from Infernos. Woohoo! I did it. Hard. So when I actually pick a weapon, it's firing the gun itself. There should be a little bit of a delay, so turn that off until after, you know, maybe, what, 10 seconds into the game? Not even 10 seconds, 10 frames into the game after I've clicked that. And then that way I'm not wasting a shot and having to reload Because it just feels weird that I have to reload because I selected a gun. Also, I need to have some sort of way. What? Why can't I kill them? Okay, so I picked hard. So it should still be possible. Yeah, some landscape, something to kind of hide behind would definitely be nice. Maybe I can duck behind some rocks or something like that. There are shields. True. You're definitely right. But how do can I go around them? Oh my gosh. You're mean. You actually Okay. So I just chill like this. Oh gosh. Oh man. Oh man. Oh crap. Dude, hard is like, let's just call it impossible. Oh crap. Can I beat one? Dang it, no! Hit the squishy bits. Ah, yeah, that's hard. So why is it on easy? Like, it was even harder. It was the same as the hard difficulty. Oh, ow. Like, I didn't have a choice. All right, you're going to take 3 hits on us. 1, 2, 3, hit. Oh, whoa. Oh, okay. I'll just... No, quit. Stop this. Officer, arrest these people. No. Okay, here we go. But yeah, some stuff to hide behind. I think a dash would be appropriate. Maybe we could use a roll. We're assuming this is just like a normal guy who maybe has some gun skills. Maybe dash isn't appropriate, but we could definitely see like a roll where I can dodge out of the way from one of the shots, because the moment it's fired, like, I have no chance. I can't really dodge it. The no guard is quite aggressive. I can like bait them towards me one at a time and then just take the little bit of damage that they deal out. Okay, so reloaded. Man, see, look at that. As soon as he comes out. Nope. Got it. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks, bro. You're welcome. That's what I'm here for. Also, I don't have a quick fix for you, but if you take a look at your feet down here, the way that they're just kind of crossing back and forth like this, think about when you're taking a step, you're raising your foot up, so you're bending that knee, and then you're placing it in front of you. Think about that when you're animating your character. You're not just switching the position of your feet, otherwise you really wouldn't go anywhere really fast. So think about putting one foot out, lifting it up and then out, and then your other foot mimics that same motion. You lift the knee and then you drop it in a little bit forward position of your forward foot. I think Mort may have some animation tutorials on how to animate that motion, but I'm not 100% sure. I know Gareth the Destro used to do a lot of animation with pixel art. You can also check out his channel. He may still have some videos up there. There's a dance mood to describe that. Maybe he's just dancing. Maybe the ground's really hot. Okay, so now that we understand that they're actual shields and I'm not supposed to be able to hit them in the hard mode, that makes a little more sense. I can kind of work with that a little bit easier. I would say in the normal difficulty and in the easy difficulty, I would just remove the shields altogether. I wouldn't even put them in there. That way there's no confusion when they decide to try to do the harder modes. Because it's like we see them, we're introduced to them, we understand what they are, and then all of a sudden it's like, well, wait a minute, these are acting completely different than they were in the previous games. And there's no color change to reference why it's different. You know, there's no speed difference. There's no... The enemy looks exactly the same. It's just now it's acting completely different. And we don't have a real good explanation of why. visually, we don't have a good explanation why. We selected the harder difficulty. That's on us, but we need to know the first time we see that enemy, like, oh, there's something visually different about this that tells me I need to be aware and figure out what that catch is, what makes them different. I'm glad that you have sound effects. I think the out of ammo or need to reload sound effect is a little harsh. I think that could be pulled back a little bit. Hey, I did it. I think this is the last level. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. I think I'm supposed to be able to go out of bounds, but I just did. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, let's just bring them all in. Let's just play the do-si-do. Swing your partner around and round. Oh God. Oh no. Oh, there's only 2 more. Well, that's 10 minutes. I think this was a neat idea. Having these little waves here kind of coming at you, and you get to choose how you want to handle that with different weapons. I felt like the weapons really didn't mean as much to me as maybe I felt like they should have. It seemed like the enemies changed more than the weapons did to themselves, so maybe we could increase the effectiveness of that Uzi on the easy level, so it's just plowing through them, maybe 1-2 hits tops, and it's just knocking them out. Maybe remove the shields altogether so it's just them like standing there. Maybe a wooden shield, something that's a lot smaller or something like that. I was able to go out of the bounds. I don't know if that was intentional. Like I felt like that was supposed to be a boundary line, but I was actually able to go a little bit lower than that. I don't know if that was kind of cheating or if that's... I don't know if that was what was expected. Dang, man, I can just knock these suckers out. This is usually a good image to fall for walk cycles. Hey, there you go. Linking some good info into the chat. Thank you so much. What else? The walking is definitely something that we could address here. I'm glad that you have sound effects. I'm glad that you have music in the background. You got a couple variation in characters, and they all kind of have different fire rates, abilities, the way they look. So that's all good to see. I'm glad we have something like that. I think we do need, like Sidisi said, some objects that we can either hide behind or use as just temporary barriers that, you know, either they can destroy or I can destroy if they decide to hide behind them and I have to deal with them that way. That could be a cool way to do that. Meep. And then just to tune that sound effect a little bit just so it's not so brutal. Ouch, dead. Yeah, so that was Escape from Inferos by TheLiverMan. Thank you so much, TheLiverMan, for making this game. We appreciate you. We appreciate what you bring. We're very, very glad to have you in chat as well. It's always nice to hear thoughts directly from the creator instead of me just trying to assume what maybe you were thinking when making such game. Thanks for play. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. For my pixel sprites, I usually merge the down and passing steps into 1. 3 frames is usually enough for stuff like that. Let me just take a peek at that picture. Yeah, that nice. Let me link the guy that I was actually talking about while I was playing that game, just because I don't know. I really like the guy. His art style is beautiful, and he does a pretty good job at teaching people about pixel art and how to make pixel art. He gives good tutorials on how to start making pixel art. He has an interesting style. I kind of think it's Earthboundy. He's made a couple little, like, I don't think they're playable games, just little demos that he's introduced his characters in and animated them and then gave them a little bit of life with controls. He's also been doing some 3D modeling and stuff recently, which is kind of cool. Yeah, you've learned a lot from him. Serendevity, that's an awesome name. I love that. But yeah, Mort's pretty cool. He also streams. He's on Twitch too. Got some more music in here. Also for this walk cycle from Pedro. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, there's some very good resources. So for those of you who are watching this stream later, let me turn this music down some. For those of you watching this stream later, if you're watching it on YouTube, I'm sorry. There's no way for me to capture all this chat without cluttering up the screen too much. But if you're watching it on Twitch, then you can check out all these links that are on here. I encourage sharing these type of resources. If it's just self-promotion, I prefer not to just link that directly in chat. But when I'm requesting these types of things, like, how do you animate this? How do you do that? That's totally fine. Totes goat's fine. Yeah, Serendevity. That's an awesome name. I like. All right, let me get the next game on here. I'm always looking for more tutorials and stuff to pass on through to you guys. Oh, you know what? There's one person that I didn't mention that needs all of the credit in the world because they are freaking amazing and just awesome. There is a ton of tutorials on this channel. His name is Noah, and his channel name is Blackthorn Prod. He has done one game jam last year, and he's getting ready to start another game jam in February, which I will be covering again. Once we get an official date, I'll announce that on Twitter and on the Discord. But tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of really, really good tutorials. I'm pretty sure he does everything in Unity, if I remember correctly, but he walks through like the games that he's made in the past and his inspiration and how he made the games and all kinds of just really, really good stuff. So go check him out. Subscribe to his channel. What's up, Kai Pello? Dang, we got everybody on here tonight. Hope you guys are all awesome. Had a great New Year's and whatnot. All right, so let's jump into the next world here. This is Through the Underworld by Promethean Blood. Oh boy. All right. All right, we got a little bouncy character. Boing. There's like weird, otherwise I probably wouldn't have even said anything, but there's like an 1/8 of a second of a delay on that jump. Like I have a get up press when I'm trying to jump. I'm not sure why that is, but it's definitely apparent when you're trying to play it. You probably can't tell because you don't see me jumping, pressing the button. Ooh, that's cool. I like that. That was neat. Ooh, God. What just happened? That was nuts. Whoa, I liked that though. That was cool. Brackies. I've heard of him. I haven't really watched anything of his. Oh. That's so weird. You have to kill yourself in order to get to the next areas. Isn't that nuts? Can I go across? Oh, oh. Stay. Go, 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 go. Wonder why the button went back. Maybe I just touched it and that's why it went back. Oh my gosh. Shoot. Blue. Yeah, I just touched it. That's what happened. Okay, so then I can then hit red and then die again. Oh, that's cool. That's some challenge right there. I'd like that. This is neat. Die. Oh, I died. What? Okay, so I need to die. Oh, no. Dang it. Am I dead? Oh, no. Okay. Oh, this is so cool. I love this. Let's collect that coin. I'm sure that coin's going to be useful. And dead. So we need to turn off red, which means I have to turn off blue. Boom. Oh my gosh, what a cool concept. Yeah, I know. Isn't this so neat? Oh no. So maybe each one of those coins represents a time that I can visit the Underworld? Nope, because I guess it was. Yeah, that was 2 times that I was able to go down there. Wow, that's so neat. I love that. So some spikes kill me like I'm supposed to, and other spikes don't seem to. Let me get my mouse out of there. I have a bad habit of leaving my mouse on screen. I don't know why, just right in the center. I love games that hide the mouse after a certain amount of time because those are my favorite. I saw my body drop and then it came back. So maybe it's like I have too much momentum and then it just makes me fall off the screen or something. I didn't jump. I think that's why. Okay. So we're going to make the blue fall. And I can't make green fall. Because that would mess me up. So if I do that, then I just fall... That'll get me there. There we go. That'll be my last exit. And then I just travel normally. Oh my gosh, this is so clever. I love this. Very good job, dude. Very good job. Okay. We'll go back. What? And I can't go back when I want to. I'm forced to go back to the exit screen. What? Oh, I can jump on my dead bodies. Oh. Ah, okay. You can jump on your dead bodies. Yep. Ah. I think I should do that like right there. One. No. I have to make that jump. Ugh, right there. Okay. Ah. Yeah, sometimes it's counting that, other times it's not. There we go. Exit. Jump on body. Jump. Hopefully I can make that. Oh, gotta get the coin. I wish there was a counter for that coin on the screen somewhere to let me know how many of those coins that I have, to let me know how many deaths or trips to the dark side that I can make. The little circles on the screen's cool, but it's just more of a distraction, and it just kind of doesn't feel right in the screen. Oh, this is so good. I love this. So we don't get like an actual end. It just takes us back to the beginning and starts us all the way through. I would like a traditional end, just so we get that feel of resolve. I think this right here was a really good tutorial on how they explained how this worked. Because you weren't expecting to just die, which I think is really cool. So let me just refresh that and we'll look at that again just to show you what I mean. They're not using any text to tell me how to play this game, which I think is amazing. You didn't tell me what the controls were or anything. I just knew. You just knew by the way the game was laid out. It's a platformer. WASD or arrow keys are going to be traditional. So you automatically grab that WASD or arrow keys and start. Jump. Okay, sure. Got it. It's space or up. and then you start just herpa-derping around. You know your goal is to get to the door. Bam. We understand that. They haven't said a single word to us. We see an obstacle. Oh, I bet I can double jump. Let me try. Oh, crap. Oh, I died. Wait. Well, this is a bad example. My body doesn't appear. I think there's some momentum thing that's making me like fall through the level instead of hitting the ground like I'm supposed to. But then we get to this underworld and we're like, oh. And then I see a shiny thing at the very end, which is the coin. So I'm automatically like, I need to go collect that coin. I get the coin and all of a sudden this sign flips and it says exit. I know where I need to go, and then I'm to return to the traditional platformer, back to the door. They still have not said a single word to us, and this was the first true level. That's amazing. That's very, very good. Very good tutorial skills. Very, very nice. You're walking me through the aspects of the game without saying a word. It's very easy, and you did that all within the first level. Now we've introduced the next concept, which is block buttons. We know that there's a way for me to die, and that's how I have to do it in order to press the buttons. So I see a button, touch the button, the thing opens back up, blip. I'm already dead, so I can't die again, so I go back. Lo and behold, I'm back to the real world. We're learning these things as we go, again, without them having to tell me anything. So by not saying anything in a game, that can go one of two ways. If you design it correctly, like they have here, you can let the game explain itself. Or if you're not really there yet in your game development journey, it's okay to put text in your game. I'm not saying don't put text in your game. I'm saying ultimate goal is make sure your players know how to play the game within the game itself. I know a lot of people like to put text down below in the itch.io page, but I really think it's much better served inside of the game itself, either in an instructions or tutorial page at the start screen, or that first level. Just tell me the gist of what I need to know, the controls, what my goal is, and maybe what a collectible is, if there's a collectible, or how to play the game. Great job. Beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. Good sounds, good music. The change in the music as we reach the underworld, I think is nice. As I keep raving about, the tutorial experience was really good. The character was fun. He's really cute. I don't really understand what he is exactly, but super adorable. Great game. I enjoyed this. I'd like to see what else you would do with something like this, switching back and forth between these two worlds, or dimensions, if you will. This was Through the Underworld by Promethean Blood. Very, very good job, Promethean. Very, very good job there. Wowie, wow, wow. I think it's a free ass hat. Oh. Still, nonetheless, super cute-o idea. And there's nothing wrong with free assets. If you're learning how to make games or whatever, shoot. And you're not an artist, raise his hand right here. This stuff behind me, yeah, I did not make that because I can't art to save my life. I dabble in pixel art, but it needs work. And I'm totally okay with that. Is it a humanoid sunflower character? Is it a humanoid sunflower character? The thing from the previous game that I was looking at? I don't know. That's a good question. Yes, you did a great game with it. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Is this the right game? Yeah, it is. Okay. The next game on our list is Sudoku by Serendevity, which I just love that name. I just love that name. It's so cool. All right. Oh, nope. That doesn't look right. Back to the couch. Missing parts of the game. Oh, I loved this game. Oh. Already getting good words there, Serendevity. Yeah, me too. Look at that. Already getting a bunch of good words. All right, let's try that again. Here we are. Oh, we got a fast little ninja run. We have some lives at the top left-hand corner. We got a basic jump. We don't want to step on those. Those look bad. Ooh. Ooh. Wait a minute. Dang it. Okay. We'll let it go higher. Do I have a dash or something, maybe? Maybe it takes a while for it to go all the way up. What am I doing wrong here? 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Run! Okay, I'm doing something wrong. Is there a control I'm missing? Put the controls on the HIO page. Pick Backy. Thank you. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that.
Wow, a new follower.
Pix Backy? Sudoku. Isn't it like Simbuku or something like that where you stab your stomach? Oh, wait. Die. Okay. Oh. Now there's 2 of me. Oh, I died again. Okay, now there's more of me. Okay. Oh! Oh, hey. Oh! With control, yes. Oh. Oh. I just did it the old-fashioned way. I'm gonna have a whole lot of dead bodies. Okay. Yeah. Hit the button. Woo! I did it. Mom would be so proud. Oh, wait a minute. No. Oh, dang it. I was supposed to be on the thing. Oh, no. Can I reset? Yeah, I'll have to reset. Okay. I get it now. Okay. So we're going to not die there. And then we're going to come over here, and we're going to be all like, and blep. We got a new body, then we run, then we jump, then we run, then we run, and we run. Ha. Figured it out. Got it. Wow. Look at me go. Whoop. Okay. Button press. Raises the platform. What does that tell me over there? Okay, so that just gets me across. So we're going to go ahead and ninja. And that should maybe get the button high enough. Okay, we're there. We're good. Oh. So did I die? Oh, I hit Control and D at the same time. I just made it a favorite. No! Ooh, blue button. That's a cool concept. So we're continuing this pattern. We're trying to go as far as we can. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Trying to get everybody lined up. Oh, I saw that there was an orange one there, though. How do we get that one pressed? Have to think about this. Because he's sitting on that button. But it needs to fall to the ground after I'm done. Oh. That's going to mess me up still. I'm going to be... Yep, you're screwed. That's so cool, though. I like this. Okay. So let's think about this. With me waiting long enough there, will that... No, I don't think... I just messed up. I need to press the button. Clip. I need to press the button. Hang out there for a little bit. Then go down here, drop down. So it follows that same cycle. I jump on the button. And then after that, it goes down and drops again. And then I'll rinse and repeat that. So that way he eventually leaves that platform, and then I can progress on. because it'll eventually fall down and then hit the last button. That's cool. Dude, I like that. That's neat. J Shabo 14. Thank you so much for the follow. You guys are awesome. We're trying to get closer and closer to our 500 or what are we at? 600 goal now. That is our goal. Woo. Oh, I'll just jump over all of them then. Are there buttons on the side or something I need to know about? Dang it, there are. Damn dang buttons. Damn gosh golly darny buttons. Oh snappos. Oh snappos. 1, 2, 3. Get on blue. Somebody get on blue. Oh no. You on blue. Thank you. Woo! I did it. Thank you for playing. Very cool. Yeah. In memory of Hantfield Summer, who is alive but tragically dropped from the group. Oh my gosh. This is neat. I really like this. Yeah, I think if we had the one direction there at the beginning on what to do, like I honestly was expecting I was supposed to die, and I saw this thing here and I was like, oh, maybe I was either supposed to die or it was like it was going to push me down, you know, like there was going to be something down below that was going to push me into another area, similar to like the last game that we played, but I wasn't able to either move fast enough, so I thought maybe I'm missing a button, you know, I'm missing a button or something like that. But the main mechanic itself was really cool, and once we figured that out, then it was, you just keep going. We had some trouble on the next or second to next one, but not trouble in like a you've done something wrong, but figuring out the problem. And I think that's a good thing to have. That means you made a good puzzle that I didn't figure out just immediately. So that's great. I'm glad that happened. Music was good. Honestly, you guys didn't hear a whole lot of it. I'll turn that up just a little bit now. I apologize. And I have mine up, you know, decent. It's not super duper loud, but it's definitely, I can hear it pretty well in these headphones. Dang nabbit, get on the button. But level design, good, nice, nothing wrong with it. Felt really good there. I enjoyed that. These little lanterns as they're lighting up, that was very nice. It felt good to hear that noise, that sound every time that was clicked. Like that's such a nice sound effect to have. I think the loading of the next level, I think that could be a little bit smoother. In some instances, it makes you feel like you're just loading the same level again. So maybe you could pause that by darkening the screen and then loading into the next level. So we come to the same position, but you know it's the next level. And yeah, I understand we have this little indicator up here, but at the same time, when you die and lose all your lives, that's kind of what you would expect to see as well, where you're just thrown back to the next, or back to the beginning itself. But good job. This is cool. Very, very cool. Very good job. Just taking a closer look on the character. My monitor is kind of like slanted at a weird angle. It's not like facing directly in front of me. It's off to the side a little bit. Sometimes I have to get a little closer look. Thanks a lot for playing it and your feedback. Oh, absolutely. I'm always glad I can give you guys some feedback. It's important for you guys to get that feedback and for me to be as unbiased as humanly possible. I hope to see him playing my group's game on the Sunday stream. Well, the list for what games I'm playing is already out. If you want to check that out, I will link that for you in chat in just a second. But I do want to thank you, Serendevity, again for Sudoku. I think this was fun. I really appreciate you making this game. I like the art style. I always am a big fan of this ninja-y style, or really, I guess samurai is probably more accurate, but still do enjoy that. So thanks for making this game, and thanks for coming by and talking about your game on stream. All right, here is the link of the games that I'm going to be playing for Inside Out. If you want to check that out. I think I labeled that wrong. I think it just says Inside instead of Inside Out. So check and see if your game, your name is on that list. In some symbiance, if you're in the top 12, it'll say stream beside it, and that's how you'll know if you're going to be on the stream portion. If you're beside deep dive, that means I'll be writing an article on there. If you are in the itch.io category, that means I will play your game for about 10 minutes or so and then give you a short little review on itch.io on your page. Inside Out. There we go. Oh man, there's lots of people who just jumped on that link. What's your name on Weekly Game Jam? So I can identify you. I see Liverman's on here. Max Racer again. Oh, I forgot Akai has a game. Oh, you have a game on tonight too. It's Interworld. Interworld. Taruk the Barbarian Dwarf. Or Tarok. I like Taruk better, but Tarok is more accurate. All right, let's go ahead and get the next game loaded in here. Do want to give you another update here. So I'm going to be doing covering Global Game Jam on the 30th of January. Make sure you go check that out. It's going to be a huge game jam that a lot of people participate in. It's just called Global Game Jam. I'm not him. He's the programmer. Oh. So if you want to participate in something that's real big, real fancy and whatnot, and has a nice little fancy website, there's the website you can go check out. It's going to be starting the 25th through the 27th. So you have a couple days to make a game. You can go there and check out all that information. There is the page to actually participate if you want to. But then I'll be covering games that were created during that time frame on the 30th. It'll be a Wednesday night stream, 7 to, we'll say 12, depending upon the reception, how many games I get in the list at the very beginning. That'll let me know what my time frame is. It'll normally be like a stock of 2 hours. If there's a lot of people that want to see more, then I'll go up to 12 p.m. my time. So that's a couple more hours that I'll be playing games. So make sure you go check that out. Sign up if you want to and you want to join and get in the Global Game Jam. How about that? Doesn't that just sound fun? Doesn't it just sound like a thing that you could do that would be really neat and tell all your friends? Yeah, I participated in the Global Game Jam. What'd you do this weekend? Oh, just pick your nose. Huh. Typical. Just typical. That's all you do. Just pick your nose. All right. So next game we have got going is called Going by Tiago-Faria. Going by Tiago-Faria. Let us gander at this beautiful artwork. So we have a silhouette in a purple sweater, smoking a cigarette on a nice little city skyscape. What am I trying to say there? A nice little background with some cities, with some skyscrapers. Oh, that's cool. The buttons are little like neon signs, and they kind of go in and out. That's neat. I like that. I wish they were tactical, a little more tactile. When you like hover over them, maybe that's when they go out, and then when you're off of the button itself, you'll see that kind of flash in and out every once in a while. I think that'd be really cool. So let's dive in and see what this is. I don't hear any sound or anything, so I'm gonna throw some music on. Oh, we had a gunfire though. This person got dead. Oh man. Okay, so there is music. Okay, things are getting foggy. Okay, all right, we're good. Oh man. Oh snap. So I'm dodging the light. I don't want to go towards the light for whatever reason. Oh, and then it ends very abruptly. Oh, we don't even get to finish the song. Bummer. Man, that person just stood there for a long time. Ugh. If you like lo-fi music, you should check out Andrew Huang. He's a YouTuber that makes some beautiful music kicks. If you don't know who he is, I'll link in the chat after we play this magnificent game. Ouch. Oh, I'll just dodge that outright. I'll dodge that outright. Oh, what you gonna do? Andrew Huang, have you heard his 10-hour album? No, I have not. I heard his video game, TV and video game album. I really liked. But to be completely honest, I am absolutely terrible at identifying songs. Like I'm pretty decent at singing songs, lyrics, and whatnot when I hear them on the radio or whatnot. But as far as like, hey, who sang that song or what's the name of that song? Man, I don't know. I got nothing for you. I can't help you. So I'm starting to see a pattern here in each one of these ectoplasm falls. I don't know what you want to call these, but whoa, snaps. I say that as I'm just about ready to lose. But I like how they give me a chance to kind of make it. Snaps. Like they're a little forgiving there after a little bit, which is cool. Death Snow. Hey, I like that. That's what it is. So I've made it. I survived, right? Did I win? Did I make it to wherever I was supposed to go? Is it just me, or is the color of the character too similar to the background? Honestly, I don't think so. He stands out quite well. I'm looking at a live preview of my stream on OBS on my other screen, and even though he's a super tiny dot, he does. Oh, no. He does stand out. I mean, he's. Whoa, bruh. Is this inevitable? Is this saying that I can't avoid it? I guess that's what it's trying to say. But he does stand out enough, I think. I still haven't died. I'm still alive. Maybe you got a blue filter activated? Could be. That's a nice metaphor. Am I dead? I guess I'm dead. Well, we died, guys. We died. It's been real. Yeah. I'm not getting that satisfaction. You beat the game. You did it. Congrats. I'm not getting that feeling. I want that feeling. I made it to heaven, or I escaped the Purgatory, or I escaped the spirit realm, or whatever it was. I think that's the only thing this game is missing. It was challenging enough while I was dodging back and forth all throughout this. I like the execution, not to be punny, but the way that was lined up, we had a character just kind of minding their own business. They die, and then you see their spirit is kind of just floating throughout the space. And we assume, at least my assumption was, okay, the white pieces, the death snow, that represents going into the light. And we're dodging, we're trying to stay here. And then maybe after the time, we get past all of the levels of that, and then we see that one last one, it goes to the center of the screen. You're like, oh, shoot, I got this one. That's fine. And then it starts to expand. Maybe that's trying to say that, a death is inevitable. Everybody's going to die, and you're eventually going to pass on. Like there's no avoiding that. Maybe that's the message of this game. That could be the case. and that is the end. That's a sneaky way to draw that conclusion and say, you know what, we're not going to provide like a game over or you did it or anything like that. We're just saying that, no, this really is the end. There's nothing else you can do, even in the game itself. I wonder why they killed him, though. Well, he was smoking, I guess. I don't know. I have no idea. So we did repeat the pattern several times, which I would have liked to seen just different patterns, since that was really the only game aspect of it, or like trouble or deterrent or, you know, thing that's trying to stop us. That was really the only thing in there. So it'd have been nice if we did have different patterns and kind of breaking that up too. So it wasn't just like these, if we say, sheets of papers with holes that we're just kind of holding up over top of the screen and then dropping down slowly. It could have been a little bit, you know, blocky or separated with the dots and stuff kind of coming at you, even if they were like targeting you some, like they are forcefully trying to take you to the light or to the spirit realm or whatever, instead of just a sheet of white like snow falling right on top of you and you're just dodging back and forth. I think that might have changed up the gameplay a little bit. I'm not saying we couldn't have those at all, because sure, a sheet like that coming down every once in a while would be like, oh my gosh, what the heck is going on? But then having the other ones that target you a little more specifically might be a good way to break up the monotony, so it's just not the same thing over and over. The music was good in the background. We didn't really have any sound effects. I think even after we got hit, we didn't have sound effects. Smoking is punishable by death. Maybe that's why I died. Yeah, we'll check and see if we had a sound effect for when we hit the death snow. Nope, we don't have a sound effect, but we do have the fogging of the screen until eventually we're done. I like that it was forgivable. Like, you could get through the sheet and then some of that could kind of fade back into existence, where we could keep going maybe again and have a second chance at it. I think that was good. And the timing of it was good. Like, we would still run into maybe having one level of fog into the next sheet, which is fine. I think that's good. It's you know, it's kind of to stop you from making the game super easy, challenging you to really pay attention to the pattern to try to move through it a little bit better next time, and so on and so forth. So I think that's good. Very good. Nice art too. I liked how things were kind of still going on in the background. That was cool. Maybe another nice little thing that you could do is have people like going back and forth inside of these windows and stuff, having conversations. Like, at first I thought these were people, but these are obviously plants. Just by looking at them, you can tell that those are actual plants. But if you had just like people carrying on with their lives, I think it would better illustrate that, you know, you want to stay on Earth, you don't want to die, you don't want to leave this behind, and then like you're trying to focus on dodging these light particles so you can stay on Earth, but then you're getting distracted by the people and living their lives behind you as well. I think that could be cool. I could see so many different directions we could try to do something like this. I'm thinking of like Mr. Scrooge, when it's the future scene and everybody's moved on and he's died, like seeing that kind of thing where, you know, you're living your life, you know, outside of the world and everything's moving on and going on without you, and you're seeing those and you're like, no, I want to come back. I don't want to leave just yet. No, please don't. It would look very nice if those buildings in the back moved at a different speed from those in the foreground. Does it not have a decent parallax? I really like the message. I think more games should try to convey ideas like this. Did it not have a parallax? Maybe I just missed it. Yeah, you're right. They do kind of stay the same. So there's not that depth. So a parallax, for those of you who don't know, is where you have multiple layers and they will be going at different speeds based off of the distance they are from the person. And that kind of helps create this artificial distance in 2D or 3D games. When you're on a platformer type scene or something like this, it really does a good job at conveying that distance. And you can see that in real life when you're like in a car and you see a mountain and then you see like a city on a hill and then you see another building. You can see the objects that are closer to you are going really, really fast passing by. But then as you go farther away, objects appear to be going slower. Parallax is also a Green Arrow supervillain. The more you know. But yes, Parallax is always nice to see because it does create that artificial depth. But this is going by Tiago-Faria. Thank you so much for making this game and illustrating this wonderful, wonderful story about how a soul just doesn't want to leave the world. They want to stay. I love actions, and I love the fact that you're using them more than anybody I think I've ever met on Twitch. Nice potential addition too. Yeah, I think there's been lots of good feedback. So for those of you who are watching later, make sure you check out the whole stream because there's a lot of people giving good feedback, not only for the game that I'm playing, but also for not only for the game, your game that I played, but other games that I'm playing. Some of that feedback from not just me, but from other people might be some good feedback for your game. I come from the age of Yahoo chat rooms, dude. I feel you, dude. Except for I was a Yahoo. I mean an AOL child. Good old, you've got mail. Good times. Good old times. AIM was cool, but Yahoo had better emotes and chat rooms. Dude, that ain't true, man. We had 3D emotes. We had freaking characters that were our avatars that could do all kinds of neat stuff. And AIM had chat rooms too. Had lots of chat rooms. We were cool kids. Man, that was back in the day. Oh my gosh. Good times. All right, what are we doing here? Next game is Afterhell by Panzi. Let's see what Panzi has created. Boom. All right, red with a start button. Here we go. What we got? Bam. Uh-oh. They captured my mouse. I'm in hell. Okay. All right, so that sound effect is pretty loud. Still pretty loud. I'm going to turn that down. We'll go about right there. That seems to be okay. And I'm actually going to restart the game because I haven't read any of the text. Just trying to get the audio right. Here we go. Also put on some music. Hey, what's up? How are you? You are in hell. Okay, all right. You came here from heaven. You see, you almost got to heaven, but God found your browser history. Wah, wah. But you still have a chance to get out of here. Ooh, I like that effect. You can get to if you can get to the white flying square, you will be allowed to go back. But only that arc. But that arc only rises every, 1,000 years? Luckily, the next time is about 5 minutes. You can survive that long and get on the arc before it disappears. Then you will have won. Good luck. You can press space to fly for as long as you get fuel. Cool. Also, don't touch the lava. Cool. Okay, so they're telling me how to play the game through the game itself. Kill them all. All right, what are we killing? No touch lava. No. Wait for the holy cube in the middle. Oh, God, that was terrifying. I don't know what that was. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay, so they have they have infinite sight on me. Ooh. And they don't take death easy. Hopefully that is not too loud. Dang. That's a new type of bullet hell. Oh, man. And I have to rely on my flying to get around and not die. So really, I need to go in that room as quickly as possible and then work from the sides, I think is the best direction. So you guys can see that we've got two objects that are stacked right on top of each other, but we have one that is slightly sticking out. So you start to see that shred effect or that artifact where you can see part of the object as we're moving back and forth. Same with these right here. It's really not good to do that. It's better to line them up. And I know this is in Unity, but I know in Unreal as well, and I'm sure in Unity, you can make it where, where it will sit on an object instead of you trying to eyeball it, trying to figure out, okay, is it, do I have it where it needs to be? Is it lined up correctly? How do I know? That kind of thing. Like that will be a thing of the past. I don't know what that button is, but I'm sure some of the others who are a little more familiar with Unity can allude to that knowledge. That's hard. The PS1 effect. It's an effect. It's not a bug. It's an effect. It's a visual effect. It's a filter. Swoosh. Yeah, this is like a new classification of hard. The fact that they just have infinite sight on me that kind of sucks. I mean, as soon as I get right there, they are like, "Oh, did you expect to live?" I mean, I don't know if it's a better tactic to just try to survive by like, "Oh, you can fly." Well, just okay then. Maybe I need to just hide back. Like, I'll just wait. I won't even try to attack them. Maybe I'll just wait until the thing falls down. Because there's no way in the world I can kill all these things. I don't have any proper shield or anything. And in order to get from one place to another, I have to use my entire fuel capacity to get from one place to another. And you guys know, I really do not pick on people because of grammatical errors or stuff like that. Like, I might call them out on the stream, but it's not because I'm trying to make fun of anybody or anything like that. If anything, it's just I know English, maybe as a second language, is not easy. It really depends on what language you're coming from, but it's not easy. And in some cases, maybe you're just younger and you're making games for the first time. Again, that's okay as well. I've had 9-year-olds. I have had 9-year-olds that have come on here and made games. Very proud of that fact to have a 9-year-old who has made a game. I called them out in one of the videos and I was like, dude, I'm just so proud that you are 9 and you are making games. Like, at 9 years old, I didn't want to talk to nobody. I didn't want to do anything but play my games. I'm just going to dodge bullets. I can do that. Maybe. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, maybe I can't do that. Ah, come on. Easy solution that also makes your games better. Use less text. Or voice act. Yes, please. I have to say, I really do like hearing your voices in games. I don't know why. I guess because I don't ever hear your voice. You only hear my voice. So when I hear somebody's voice, I'm like, oh, it's a real person. It's not just a bunch of robots making video games. Hey, wait a minute. I think I got a solution. Forget you guys. I'm going home. Oh, it's lava too. Dang it. Voices are good, but then you still need text because it's bad to omit subtitles. Truce. Josh and McLean keeping me in check since 2017. No, 2018. When did I meet you, Josh? Music Game Jam, right? That's where we connected first time. Pretty sure it was Music Game Jam. Since whenever the year was before. Whoosh. 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 Best strat. Just fly. Rest. Rest. Fly. Rest. 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 Aw. As a Spanish dude, I can say most of geek people my age learned quite a bit of English from non-translated video games. Just a fun fact. Cool. Very cool. This doesn't mean anything at all, but I learned English from playing Pokemon. Like, I had a really, really hard time as a young child. Makes a lot of sense now if you think about me. Reading. Like, really, really hard time reading. But through video games, I was super inspired to learn all of the Pokemon in Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow. And I was like, I don't care. I'm playing this game and I need to understand this game. So I like hardcore worked on my words and stuff to figure out that game. But I totally can agree on, you know, video games is a great medium to inspire younger kids to read and, you know, work on learning another language. But I was determined. As a young age, I got a poster of all of the Pokemon from Red, Blue, and Yellow, and I forced my grandmother to say each of the Pokemon every time they came to visit, just so I kind of had a better understanding of what they sounded like and how to sound them out. I was a terrible grandson, and she was very confused most of the time. I'm coming. Oh, thought I found a safe spot. An invisible tutorial like on that game where you had to die is usually a good solution. Dang. My English comes from GTA SA server. So when you met your first boss, did you call him the gym leader? Totally. Oh man, I miss those days. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can do on this game. I think the idea was cool that we were going to be flying around with our jetpack and shooting out demons and stuff. But the demons all identified me the moment that I got within that area, so they already had their sights on me. So I had several hundred probably bullets coming at me at one time. Very limited supply on the jetpack. If they extended the jetpack, then I could fly around and try to take them out that way. That would give me a little better mobility, and I could work on accuracy a little bit more on trying to figure out how I kill the enemies quicker. I couldn't even really do that because, like, I get in there and it's like, all right, and dead as soon as I start trying to aim up on one of them. The text and everything, I was glad to see that. That made me felt good. Oh, did it happen? Is the cube here? That's a different noise. Hello? Oh, there's the cube. Guys, it's the cube. I can make it. Bloop. I won. But that, by winning, I just fall through the level. That's kind of weird. That's weird. All right, and that's where it ends. So yeah, let's shorten their range, their scope to being able to see me, their vision, if you will, and increase that jetpack just a little bit so I have a better chance of getting from place to place. The speed of the bullets, I think, is fine if I'm able to slowly take on these areas and they're not able to see me all the way through. I think that would work out a little bit better. What else? I think that's the majority of things. And maybe that last bit there, I'm not sure if it was just a bug at the end, but when I land on that platform, I kind of expected to like rise and not fall through the ground. I don't know if it just kind of bugged out there or something like that. Not completely sure, but work on those things and I think we might have a better solid package. And also the lining up thing of the different objects that you've placed in the world try to find a better way where you can bud them up against each other instead of having them overlap if you can. That may mean you have to rethink your layout of it a little bit, and that's okay. Sometimes you have to do that, but trying to overlap them like that can cause some really weird artifacts to appear on screen. So that was Afterhell by Panzi. Thank you so much, Panzi, for making this game. We appreciate ya. It was supposed to take you to heaven. Instead, it drops you further down into hell. To the 9th layer. Now that you're going to try a speed run, my next mission is to get you to do Nuzlocke. I'm more than likely to try that. I'm not opposed to that. To the deep end of your browser history. Yeah, I try to stay, and those of you who have been with me for quite a while, I try to stay within the vein of game jams and indie games, but I'm not opposed to throwing other things into the mix as long as there's enough pre-planning, enough publicity to talk about, hey, this is what I'm doing, instead of it just being like a one-off gig where it just kind of happens, and I show up and then it's like, everybody's like, what are you doing? Why are you playing Pokemon? I'm confused. This isn't a game jam game. Who made this? Gosh, this game looks amazing. And then there's just confusion to no end. So I have to do a little more pre-planning. Otherwise, people just get stupidly confused. Okay, so let's take a look at this next game here. Right. Let's see if I can get this to capture correctly. Maybe I saw you. There we go. Nuzlocke is brilliant. It's not only a big challenge, but also a great way to keep Pokemon interesting. Yeah, I am a big fan of Pokemon. Period. Just because because I've been with it for a long time. 2, I really like seeing the evolution of the series as, like, if we talk about the anime series itself. Now, I'm not a die-hard, have to watch every single episode of the anime type of person or cartoon. It's really a cartoon, I think. Well, that's to be up to debate. This last series definitely looks more like an anime than a cartoon. But I like the progression that's happening here. I feel like we're focusing a little bit more on the actual story instead of just trying to tell a little cute kid's tale. It's getting a little bit more real. If you look at the manga of the Pokemon series, I think we're starting to finally turn towards that direction in some of the shows and stuff. And even in the in-game itself, some of the cinematics and the stories that they're trying to tell are a little bit more. I mean, X and Y had death in it, which I think is a big, like, real death in it, which I think is cool. And I'm glad we're seeing some of that and telling those stories. So, and on another part of it is, like, the graphics. Like, seeing these Pokemon that I grew up with, you know, that were just a handful of pixels, are now full-body creatures with fur, animation, sound, different animation, different schemes for male and female. Like, it just goes on and on and on. I just love keeping up with that and seeing what that looks like. I don't know. Even if the difficulty is not always there, I still almost always play every single Pokemon iteration that there is from the main series. Like, I played Pokemon Let's Go. I'm sitting right outside of Victory Road because my wife beat it before me, and it like sucked all of the energy out of me wanting to finish it now, because I'm like, oh, well, I thought it was going to be the first. But time got the best of me, and she beat it first. But anyways, I like the main series. I'm ready for the actual main series game for the Switch. I cannot wait for that to come out. I think it's going to be beautiful. Since, I mean, you look at Breath of the Wild on the Switch, and you look at the art direction that they had for Let's Go, man. Oh my gosh, these games are just getting better and better. All right. Next game on our list is Purgatory by Akayo Kami. Great wall of text. Instructions. You work in Purgatory, processing souls going to hell. You will be presented with information about each soul, and you must accept or reject them. Each soul will have a list of crimes and virtues, which must be weighed each against each other to determine if they deserve to spend an eternity in hell. Succeeded in triggering a Yober Randall. Yep, you got me. A soul must have committed at least one crime in order to be accepted, but certain crimes can be forgiven by virtues. Minor crimes can be forgiven by an equal or higher amount of minor virtues or by one major virtue. Major crimes can be forgiven by major virtues, but only if they are relevant actions, as in animal abuse is forgiven by volunteering with animals. So like for like. Severe crimes cannot be forgiven. Any soul with a severe crime must be accepted. Ooh. When you have decided whether to accept or reject a soul, click the corresponding button at the bottom of the screen or use Z or X respectively. You will automatically move on to the next soul. Your score at the bottom of the screen is an indication of how many correct soul processes you have made. Have fun. Oh, is this going to be like Papers, Please? I don't know. Is it? Talking about death, I must say this game jam has brought up some very interesting mechanics on death and trying again. Game Maker's Toolkit adds some more deep discussion on the topic. Ooh, I find that very interesting. Game Maker's Toolkit, that's another good YouTube channel that offers great insight. Very, very good insight. Okay. H. So, H. So purple, this is a major crime, can be forgiven by a major virtue. Assault, attacking somebody, helping an old lady cross this road. Now, that's not a major virtue. And it doesn't reflect the action of... What? Oh, this is going to be... Cause of death, cancer, is how they died. I'm already conflicted on my very first question. I mean, you could say she's... or they are not assaulting the old lady. So that would be a major virtue. So we reject them from going to hell. Okay. Another assault. Donating to charity, tipping service staff. Didn't they say minor crimes, which we assume this is not a minor crime because it's purple, major crime based off the color scheme that we've been given. Minor crimes can be forgiven by an equal or higher amount of minor virtues or by one major virtue, which this is not either. So we should... Oh, wait. I think I messed up. So they assaulted, but that doesn't make up for it, so we should accept them into heaven. Ah, okay. And I got a little ding that I did it correctly. I'm going to turn up the music just a hair for you guys. Littering, minor crime. Donating to a charity, major. Volunteering at a homeless shelter. Okay, so that should outweigh the littering. Right? So reject. Yeah, okay, cool. Cause of death. Fight with a shark. Come here, shark boy. We're gonna go. Crimes. Cow tipping. Minor. Drunk driving. Major. Ooh, we got multiples. Robbing a bank. Major. Tipping. Tipping service staff. Helping old lady. Nah, brah. Sorry, you're going to prison. Yeah, sorry. Died of a heart attack. Petty theft. Vandalism. Littering. Picking up litter. Helping an old lady. It's not going to make up for it because you have 3 against a 2. And I can't justify because it would be 2 only for a major. So you're going to hell. Sorry, buddy. Oh, no. Cannot be forgiven. Must be accepted. It's a torture. Don't even have to look at it. No crimes. But she was poisoned. Reject? All right. 2 minor crimes, littering and vandalism, tipping service, staff helping an old lady cross the road, donating to charity. So I guess we could say, but these are not major versus major. And this is cool. I like this. I think I would have liked to have the major crime versus major virtue actually drop down to the minor crime versus minor virtue. So that happens a little more often. And when we could try to make the like for like be a little more relevant, I think that would be nice. And then for those type of situations, I do think they need to be a little bit more obvious on what that might exactly be. Like the example that was given is the animal abuse is forgiven by volunteering with animals. That's a very like for like. We totally get that one. I'm trying to think of some other like examples, like for like examples. I keep hearing explosions and it makes me scared. Like if we said stealing or like vandalism would be a perfect thing, then maybe we go work for a cleanup crew or something like that. So we've messed up something. Now we're going to go work to clean up something. We stole something. Now we're going to make something to repay that. Okay, so I think you are actually going to hell. Oh, I did that one wrong. Cow tipping, donating to charity. 1 for 1? Oh, minor crimes can be forgiven by an equal or higher amount of minor crimes. Oh, I was just wrong. I was just completely wrong. So she did exactly what I was recommending. I just didn't read that correctly in the directions. Okay, so reject. Definitely needs a playable tutorial. Petty thief, drunk driving. Come on in, baby. Come on in, baby. Major. We're good there. Reject. Accept. So, like for like, can we say graffiti service staff? Maybe we can draw that conclusion. Vandalism.
Wow, a new follower.
Daniel Nio Exist. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you so much. You guys are awesome. Trying to get us ever closer to that goal of 600. Trying to get there so bad. The idea is very much like Paper, Please, but the hellish context can make things get more interesting. I've never played Paper, Please. So, minor crimes can be forgiven by an equal number or higher of minor virtues, which we do have, so reject. Okay. 1, but 2, accept. No crimes, reject. Murder, always accept. 3 against 2, reject. No crimes, reject. Crimes, reject. Real Tonus _ thank you so much for the follow. You guys rock. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. 4 against 2. Now it's just become a number game. Graffiti is illegal? Yes. Graffiti is a no-no. Graffiti is a no-no. Unless you have like a permit to do an art piece on something in a public space. Reject. A major can equal up to 2. And then we have another one to be fine with this one right here. So reject. Ah, what? So they had one. Oh. Major crimes can be forgiven by other major, but only if they were relevant actions. Okay, that's where I messed up. Also depending on country, I guess. Could be, yeah. I don't know about that. Does hell take that into account? I guess. I don't know. That's a good question. So this was cool. The UI, straightforward, very polished, feels nice. I like the funny little things up here. I think those are cute and interesting. I kind of wish that had like a wild card kind of thing where that every once in a while throws a different action into the mix that might change up the rules. I think that might be a fun way to do this. I don't know what the end in sight is. I don't know how long it's supposed to go. Score at the bottom of the screen is indication of how many correct souls process you have made. So it doesn't tell me what the end is or how many that I'm going to be processing. It just says it goes on and on and on, because I could keep going forever. I'd like to see some end in sight. I honestly kind of would prefer to have like a time frame per soul. That way I can't just sit here and play with the rules the whole time. I can pause and read the rules and kind of get a feel of what I need to do in between the game. But while the game is actually going, give me like 30 seconds to make that decision. Like, oh crap, how many was it again? I got, dang it, they chose for me. And you know, they're always going to just deduct the points or whatever, or something like that, where they just have to go back to Purgatory and get at the end of the line or something like that. The tutorial definitely was a lot to look at, and I know it's important information and it's all relevant information. I think a good way to fix this type of thing is if you rewrite the instructions several times, trying to slowly simplify what it is you're trying to say. And I literally mean take this, put it up on the screen to the left of you, open a new page, put that one in the center, look to the left, and then how can you simplify one sentence at a time, taking that apart and slowly condensing what it is you're trying to say. Pictures speak a lot too. If you can find a way to create some sort of like circle that explains, like, you know, if you think about Pokemon types that quickly explain which one is stronger or which one can knock out which, that might be another easy way to quickly explain what it is that we're trying to accomplish. I think the colors was a big hit. I think that really helped, made this go a little bit quicker, especially after that first read through. I was like, okay, I see colors. I understand when I see those colors in the game, they mean something to me, and it triggers something very quick. So I think you did a really good job there. I really think the instructions is the biggest thing that I would improve on, and then just giving some sort of time frame on each one of these that I'm forced to make those decisions a lot quicker. And then just some sort of end, like I have 5 minutes to do this. How many can I get in 5 minutes? And that gives me something that I can work on, some replayability, and I can just keep going over and over on this. Jins_00. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I really do. I appreciate all the follows that you guys give me. Not only does it help me, it also lets you know when I'm going to be streaming again. You can turn on those notifications. They normally turn on automatically the first time. If you don't want those, you can just go up there. If you click the little arrow beside the follow button, there's a little notifications button that you can turn off if you don't want those. Totally fine. I get that. But I do appreciate that. What's going on, Sekraz? Welcome. Yes, it's procedurally generated. Could be. Kind of makes sense to me. Don't know specifically. They could have wrote every one of these out individually. We could start the whole thing over and find out. Or have instructions introduced slowly in manual made souls where each one introduces more factors of the game. Yeah, that definitely something that you could do, where you slowly piece that together as you go and explain those pieces. I really think, though, if we just simplified this text, maybe add pictures to it to explain like for like, you know, the major can knock out another major, that kind of thing, might make that a little easier to look at very quickly. And then, okay, I got that. And then you start playing. I think trying to break it up with small little bits of the tutorial might actually make it a little more confusing. Not sure, really would have to play test that to weigh that any farther. But good job, Akai. Very good job. Love your games. Glad to see that you're making games again. It's always exciting to see what you create. I know you're probably working super duper hard right now. Sekraz, I hope you are well. Welcome out to the channel, my friend. My family. I learned something new. And you guys are getting ready to learn it too. I will share it with you soon. So make sure you stay tuned. Listen to that music. Isn't that partyful? Ain't that just the partiest thing you ever done did here? Mm-hmm. Boink. And come on. Just woke up making coffee. Oh my gosh, it is 9:30 here. No coffee for me. Shoot, man, I'll never sleep. So before we start this game, we have 2 more games. We have this one and then one more. I'm gonna have to probably move up my stream tomorrow to a couple hours because we're actually going to be celebrating my mother's birthday tomorrow evening. We moved it around. It's going to be a different day, but now we're going to do it tomorrow evening because it works better for her. So I will probably have a time pretty quickly after this stream ends. So I will be posting to not only Discord and also Twitter so you guys know. But I really think we're going to be finishing that game tomorrow. So I really want to keep that stream in place. That way we can be ready to play whatever is next this coming weekend. Not this weekend, but the next. As far as Sec is concerned, you're the morning streamer and I'm the night streamer. Yeah. I love the way the streams work out sometimes for you, Josh, because like my lunch break almost starts right when you're getting ready to stream, or like you have just started. So it's like, oh, well, I'll just put you on while I'm eating my food. Works out really great for me. So I like your stream schedule. Just keep doing that. Sometimes I'm lurking and I don't say much, but I'm there. But yeah, so we'll probably be doing that stream tomorrow earlier. If I had to give a rough guess, it would probably be like 12 p.m. EST, and we'll probably go for about 3 hours. So 12 to 3 is what I'm probably going to ballpark, but I got to check with the wife and then make sure I don't have any other commitments that might run into that. Music makes all of this sound like a motivational speech. Oh, dang, it's 3 a.m. here. I like this variety. Yes. I one thing for anybody who has ever considered streaming, pick a time that works best for you, and the people will show up in that time zone. Don't worry about the other people in the other time zones. Like, I tried to do that for a while, and there wasn't really any bites because I wasn't doing it long enough, and it was way outside of my time frame. Like, I used to stream at 5 a.m. every Wednesday or every other Wednesday, and this is nuts. Like, I was up at 5 a.m. doing those streams, and it's like, just stream whatever works best for you, and then people will just constantly start rolling in as you're making good content. You don't do that anymore. I put it on a break right now just because I'm working on some other things, and I need that morning time. I'm still doing stuff. Don't think that I'm just not getting up. I'm still getting up at like 6 o'clock to work on other segments for your brother, but I might be doing this every once in a while. I'm still trying to find a 4 p.m. Eastern time streamers to raid. It's pretty dead zone. Once I finish, there's usually not a lot of people streaming. Like at 9 my time, 9:30, 10 o'clock, which kind of sucks because I would like to raid every once in a while. There's just not anybody that I normally find online. Like right now, if I just check, there's one person online who is doing some sort of game dev stuff. Yeah, Kavezi, I might be bringing this back in a different format. I'm not completely sure. Okay, because those streams work a bit better for me. It's 4 a.m. where I am right now. Oh, sorry, Kavezi. Yeah, I know it hurts some people, and other people, they're like, oh, well, I was never on that anyways, because that's so dang early. But I still want to do something for you early morning crowd, but I'm not ready to really talk about that just yet. I still have lots of hidden stuff that's slowly being worked and built out, and I don't know. I'm a secretive guy. Some people can just talk about it and just let it happen naturally. I'm a control freak. I can't help it. But anywho, let's play the next game, Ghost Like Donuts by Meteus, Prates. Classified information. Classified. Ghost likes donuts, you guys, in case you didn't know. Do I control this guy? Whoa, whoa. Oh, not boots. They don't like boots. They don't like hearts either. Oh, I only got 5 donuts. So, okay, I can control it with these arrows too. So hearts or donuts are acceptable treats, I think. Oh, does that give me a life? Maybe that's a life. Maybe that's what that's supposed to be. I don't know if I agree with that. Ghosts don't have hearts. They have donuts. The particle effect that's falling behind the object actually makes it look like it's thrust instead of like the 55 instead of like the wind, like rolling through the wind kind of thing. I think an easy way to make it look a little bit more like it's just falling instead of the wind might be to just do like 3 little lines on the back and just have them get bigger and smaller as they're falling. That'll make it look a little bit more like that and less like they're on fire and they're falling very fast or some sort of like thrust is behind them. Like unnatural thrust. Like this. These donuts don't have rocket engines attached to the backside of them. They have not had Taco Bell yet. Dang it, 40. And I do want to throw this out there. I don't typically do this, nor do I see a lot of results from these types of requests. But if there is a particular type of content that you would like to see me cover or participate in or do or something like that, please let me know. Never be afraid to make suggestions. I do have a suggestion box or a request box in the Discord, and you can join that and make those suggestions because I might consider them. You know, I try to do things that I think that you guys may be interested in, but I want to hear from you if there is something particularly that you're like, oh, you know, I really wish your brother would do this or that. I'd really like to see that on his channel. Now, the biggest mantra, if you will, is do what you enjoy and the people will show up. But I think we do have an established community here on the Your Brother channel and also the game dev community. So there, you guys do have similar interests. So if there is something that you would like to see me do, please feel free to suggest in chat or join the Discord and then go under that suggestion or game suggestion channel and make your suggestions, or DM me if you would rather just have a conversation with me directly. Totally fine with that as well. Boink. And just know that anything that I do is not a permanent thing. It's not that I will always do it or forever do it. I might have one-offs. Ouch. I like the sound effects. It does kind of sound like we're munching on donuts. I think that's fun. Can you sing? Can you sing? Should you sing? I'm a very passionate shower singer. So if they ever allow a shower scene on Twitch, like if that becomes an official channel, maybe we'll have a shower scene where I'm just singing my heart out and just watch that view count just skyrocket. Like I'll be up there beating Ninja, I'm sure. But no, I don't sing in any professional or amateur matter that would matter. I'm flattered that you even would even say that. Also, it's very hard to read chat and also do this at the same time. I'm sure I'm missing a little bit here and there. Once I die, I try to check back every once in a while, though. Ooh. It's like I'm only wanting to go for the safe ones because it's moving so dang fast. 100, there it is. Woo, right on the dot. You seem to be able to leave the bounds. Yes, you can. And sometimes you see the donuts are actually going all the way up to the side. So I'm fine if I can leave the map a little bit. That doesn't really bother me. That'd be great. How is the ghost consuming donuts? Shouldn't they just be passing right through them? I'm sure they are. Dang fuzzy. Oh, I got a free heart. Also, I'd like to see the little ghosty, like, I don't know, have a little happy face. Like as I get these donuts. Get a little munch happy. It's cute. It's simple. Nothing uber complex here. This is gonna be one of those little idle games that you just kind of play while you're sitting in a doctor's office, you know, waiting to be called back, and you've been there for 4 hours, you know, whatever. Wow. Also, we were able to use our keyboard, our mouse, to move back and forth. That felt kind of weird. I didn't really like that. It doesn't feel natural at all. Oh, that's cool. I can actually go off of one side of the screen and go to the other side. That's cool. I do like that. But using the mouse does not feel comfortable at all. I wouldn't even make that a suggestion. I would just put your arrow keys right on the screen beside the left and right of the ghost, and then as soon as I hit one of those, the game starts immediately. That's an easy way to instruct them on how to use or how to start the game, and you're off to the races. You don't have to tell them anything else. Avoid the boots, get the donuts. Boom, 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 boom. Kind of off topic, what resolution is the most streamer friendly? Also full screen or windowed? For me, full screen is ideal, but we'll see what your brother thinks. I absolutely wholeheartedly think that 720p is the best resolution to stream on Twitch. If you look at a lot of the reports and stuff that's come across several different channels like Twitch and Reddit and places like that, and Twitch Tracker and whatnot, all of them saying that the majority of people are watching in 720. And why would you want to limit your audience when you do have people that are watching from all around the world, when you could just stream it at 720? Like, the quality is good enough to be able to see everything that you need to see. If you're using OBS or XSplit or Mixer or anything like that, then why is your frame rate 28 and not 30? It should be 30. It's set 30 on my end. But yeah, everybody, you can downsample. So if you want to play your nice fancy schmancy games on 1080p, I heard a noise, that was weird. Then you can totally do that, and then downsample it down to 720, no problems. That's not going to be a problem at all. And then the people watching from home, still, you're going to have a bigger audience, and then you will be able to keep all of the fancy schmancy, keep that audience as well. The Twitch stats say 28. That's interesting. I don't know why that is. I'll definitely have to check that out. OBS Totes Goat says 30. I don't know. Let's pull that up. Yep. Says common frame rate's 30. 1280 by 720. Don't know. Good question, though. I'll have to look that up after the stream. But yeah, that's recommended by a lot of people in the community, not just me. If you read anybody who's starting out streaming, or even once they get bigger, just stream at 720. It's really not going to make that big of a difference. The bigger difference is going to be in your bit rate, which I can get away with. I think I usually stream at 26,000 as my bit rate. For any game that is going to have a lot of motion blur, fast-moving turns, like first-person shooters, Rocket League, anything that's got a lot of textured detail, you might want to go up to like 3,600. But then again, you're also going to be limiting your audience the higher you get with that bit rate itself. So that's a lot to take into consideration, and you really have to figure out what type of games you're going to be streaming. And maybe your bit rate's going to be one thing for one game and one thing for another. but you're gonna have a better stream and better viewing experience for your viewers if you really pay attention to that. What did I say? Didn't I say 2,600? I didn't say 26,000, did I? I didn't think I did. You said 26,000. Oh, yeah, I've got some dang good internet. Got me some of that fiber up in here. Give me that 1 gig. Seems like the game doesn't spawn anything on the right side. Let's go hang out on the right. Highest was 100. Seems like the game doesn't spawn anything on the right side. I think either things should spawn there, or it should be so that if the ghost doesn't get anything after blank seconds, the game should either lower health or end the game. Yeah, I think it should definitely just spawn things on the right side. I think maybe what they were thinking was the score. As that score gets bigger, you're not going to be able to see that score, so maybe they just limited that to the center. I'd say if you want to do that, maybe just bring your health up to the top, bring your score up to the top, cut that across the top, make this gray, and this is just going to be a top bar that's going to hold all of your UI elements or your HUD elements, and then start dropping the items about right there on the screen. That way we can use the full rest of the real estate that you've been given and not cut off or make it where you can just stand on the side and not worry about it. Now, I can't progress this way. I can sit here all day long. It's not a timed game, so I'm not going up in score. I'm just kind of chilling. Now, yeah, I could probably get a donut every once in a while and, you know, save a life. Whoop-de-doo. But it's going to take a long time just to get back to 100. Like, ugh. Ugh. But that's just my opinion. So this was Ghosts Like Donuts by Meteus Prates. Fun. Glad to see we have a high score that we can go back and look at after we've died and take a look at that. Like I said about the dropping the particle that you have there, it kind of looks more like thrust instead of like it's a falling motion. Give me like 3 lines that are just changing, just getting bigger and bigger and smaller. I think that would look a little better and would look more like it's falling instead of like thrusting through the air. I agree with what they're saying there. You shouldn't be able to just kind of hang out here on the sides. Maybe that really was just so you can preserve these elements a little bit better. As I said, just move this up to the top, create your little line across there, change that to like gray or something else, and just let that hold your HUD elements and then drop them from about right there. I think that would be fine. Maybe you could give some sort of little reaction for the ghost when it gets hit by a boot, and also when it picks up a heart. You know, hearts in its eyes, or a swell and then it comes back down like it's happy. A donut, maybe we could see a little munch in mouth or something like that. It's super quick, but still would be really cute to see and would give us something else to look at while that's happening. But imagine opening a jam game and it's 256 by 256, not resizable window. You just skip it, or your streaming app lets you show it to us in full screen anyways. Yes. So in lots of games, the Valkyrie's Quest, that was a super tiny game, like very tiny, probably the size of the picture that's behind me. I'm able to take that and capture the window and then stretch it, and it will scale that so it looks a little more normal for you guys and it not be so weird to look at or just like super pixelated because it's just, you know, out of its normal resolution. Is it just me, or are things falling faster? I'm not sure. It might have been. Hello. What's up, Evil Art Bunny? I hope you're well. You caught us at right the tail end of the stream. Gameplay? Question mark. Oh, what? Yeah, I don't have a game up just yet. I'm getting ready to pull up the next game. Maybe. If it starts. La 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 la. Like I've never done that before. Yeah, sorry. You just missed me. I'm about almost an hour over. Oh, you were talking about... Okay, you were talking about it getting faster, so I was a bit confused. Yeah, I don't even want to hear it. I don't even want to hear it, Mr. Josh McClane. Evil Bunnies runs away. Yeah, next time. I'll be streaming tomorrow, probably. Like I said, not definite yet. Got to check with the wife and fam. The other fam, you guys are my fam, to make sure that that works, because my mother's birthday, we're celebrating tomorrow evening. So probably going to be streaming at like 12 to 3 p.m. EST. But this is the last game for tonight. I do want to thank everyone for coming out, supporting this stream, supporting the channel, supporting all the people who have made games from Weekly Game Jam. I'm so happy to see so many of the developers in chat. That is so awesome. I think we had a whole bunch of first-timers that participated in this jam. According to my records, there was a lot of those. About half, actually, that were brand new people, which is really cool. I'm very excited to see that. I'm glad that you guys made it to this stream. Make sure you spread that love around. If you like game jams, if you like this kind of stuff, there are other people that do this, and I do want to give those shout outs. Mr. Joshua McClain, who's been in the chat pretty much all night, either in some fashion or another, he does streams as well. I know he's posted in the Weekly Game Jam Discord on here that he has streamed some as well. So go check him out. Make sure you give him a follow, because he will be playing some of your games as well. Maybe he'll be playing some of the ones that I don't play, because I only play about 12 on the stream itself. So you got a better chance if you go to his channel and follow him, and then just bug the heck out of him as many times as he comes online. He also has free music, royalty-free music that he has on his channel that you can use in your games. Just give him credit somewhere within your game or on the page. I think that's just a nice gesture. You should definitely do that. Totes give credits to the artist. Tiger_J is another person who will stream games from game jams and whatnot. I do Weekly Game Jam on Wednesdays now. Hey, there you go. See, he's got a schedule. That's so good to hear, man. Tori, one of the moderators, was actually talking good about you there, Josh. I had a conversation with her yesterday, so props to you, man. I'm glad we could make that connection for you, and get you some more content and make a good connection for you. But go check him out. Make sure you follow him. He's a really awesome dude. I've enjoyed his streams. He plays other indie games like I do. I'm going through Adventure Pals right now. He plays a whole bunch of random games on his channel. He's got some favorites that aren't indie games that he'll play every once in a while too. So you get a good variety of content. And he streams a lot. So go check him out. Awesome sauce. Thanks for jesting. I get in touch with them. Yeah, absolutely. If I ever have anybody else, I'll throw them your way. But yeah, thank you for coming out and supporting this. We're going to finish this last game. Like I said, tomorrow we'll have a stream at 12. That's what I'm shooting for. We'll have our normal Indie Sunday on this coming Sunday at 7 p.m. where we will play Inside Out, which was the theme for this past week. And make sure you follow me on Twitter and you get to the Discord, because I do have a list, my schedule that's on there, and I try to keep that up to date as I can, so you'll know what other games and stuff I'm going to be covering, what other jams I'm covering, because that's my focus. It's getting that coverage. All right, here we go. Last game is Happy Never After by gueepo. I also second the recommendation for Tiger_J. He's a super hype. Play. Here we go. Oh no, we deadlined. Blip. Whoa. Press enter to talk to me. Enter. Use the air keys to move. Okay. Got it. Talk. Air keys. Got it. And X to jump. Okay. Ooh, look at that jump. What is that? Oh. Nice little squish and stretch. Is this death? Yep, that's death. Okay. Got it. Boink. You can you can also jump on walls? Huh? Oh, like a wall jump. Okay. Duh. Sound effects are good. I like that. The squish and stretch reminds me a lot of Celeste. This one seems difficult. Try dashing on air. Ooh, yes. Definitely like Celeste, actually. We're gonna have so much fun here. I was anxiously waiting for you. Not that I wanted you to die. It's just that, well, never mind. Okay, so I think I'm gonna have to do an air dash. Oh, I died. I think I found a shortcut. I don't think I should be able to dash that much. I feel like I'm like a miner. Tink, 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 tink. And I'm just clawing my way up with a pickaxe. Oops, I died. What you gotta say? You're almost there. Got it. Where's there, though? Oh, thanks for playing. 3 deaths, 102 jumps. Dang, I can't believe I did 102 jumps in that 2.5 minutes. And 47 dashes. So that's cool. That's something to work towards. Like, can you get that number lower where you're just accurately making it through each level? You don't have a time frame on here. That'd be another thing that you could definitely add for speedrunners like Mr. Josh McClain. So then you got the best time, the least amount of deaths, or no deaths, really. Least amount of jumps and least amount of dashes. So jump and mini dash. Yeah, I did it wrong. I did it jumps and less dash. Happily never after. So I was going into this different. I was expecting we were going to have a story of like a Purgatory, or like we're on our way to the decision, or where we're going, or what's happening, or maybe this is hell for us. Or, you know, maybe we can even just call this subconscious, like we're fighting with our subconscious here. Like Celeste. Not really the direction I really wanted to say here. But, I like the conversation thing that's going on here. I think that's cool. Did it get slower? Maybe not. Maybe I'm just losing my mind. I feel like there's a lot of this level that we didn't really need or use. I think much of the story and explanation are lost, though. Yeah, I liked our guide, the little plus sign that's walking about. Mischievous, ulterior motives, something else is definitely going on. It's kind of like a dark navy, if you will. It's here because it has to be, but it really doesn't want to be, and it also wants to see me probably dead. But I like that. We're going to have so much fun here. I was anxiously waiting for you. Not that I wanted you to die. It's just that, well, never mind. Like, I like that, and the feeling of this gives me that spooky, like, there's a little something hidden here. We're not really sure what it is yet. We're not really going to tell you. But then at the very end of it, it just kind of, like, ends as a, okay, you did it. It's like, I want a little more. I want to know why. Where are we? What is this place? Is it Purgatory? Is it like maybe they could have spelled this as, so an easy way to get this kind of feel is play through the game again. Like, once we get to the end, they throw us back to the very beginning, and then they have slightly different dialogue. Like, it's, oh, it's you again. Well, just like we did the first time, you use these buttons to jump, use these buttons to move around. I think you've got it. Let's just see if you can get through it. Literally the same level. You know, maybe we can change the tone of the colors or something like that. That lets the player know that it's like, something's happening. And then they're not really like, oh, I have to do the level again. The mystery is there, so you've already sold us and hooked us on that. So now we're like, oh, compelled to play through. And it's like, well, what's going to happen if I do it again? What about again? I want to see. I think that could be a cool way to spin this. And that goes into the title, which is Happily Never After. It just keeps going. We're stuck in this perpetual cycle of death and, you know, just nothingness. Like, there's no point. We just keep going. And then maybe after like the third or fourth iteration, you see like just the character and the little plus like standing on a platform, and you get like an evil laugh or something, and then text across the top that says, you know, you're never gonna leave or something like that, and then that's how it ends. Ooh, that just gives like me the chills down my spine, and that's kind of what this character makes me feel like, even though it might not be completely portrayed like that in the game. I also agree the text itself, I don't like event triggered text where it's a positional event. I kind of want that outside. Like you can tick that on where it's just a pass through. I hit the trigger and then it displays up. Don't remove the text after I have flipped that trigger. Let it go and continue so that text doesn't just disappear as soon as I leave that area. Because I mean, you look at most exploration games, right? You can read text while you're running around, bumping into walls, trying to figure out how to jump on stuff. You don't want to have to go and stand there and say, okay, let me just read this text. I want to go over there, but I got to finish reading this text. But I really want to go over there, but I got to finish reading this text. I got to wait. Okay, fine. You want to do that like simple exploration, jump around, kind of figure out what the controls and stuff are as the text is kind of rolling, because you can multitask. You can read that and keep going. But I definitely like the I want to say it's the same Celeste and gosh, what was her name? Battleline. So Madeline and Battleline, that type of inner turmoil kind of thing. I feel like this might be similar. We'll just call it conscious and subconscious. Not try to super duper associate it with Battleline and Madeline, but that same type of thing. Maybe this could be a demon or something like that has interfered with your journey to heaven, and they stuck you in purgatory. You know, they knocked you off of your way up to heaven, and they've put you in this just perpetual cycle that you're just stuck in, and you can't do anything else but continue to play this over and over. And then towards the very end of the game, you know, you get that evil resolve of, yeah, you really are stuck in here. An evil little laugh, and then the game ends. Like, that just gives the spooks. And this could be like I'm just going on and on and on, but I just see potential. I see potential in this game, and I like that. Even though it's literally a black and white game with some text, good sound effects, and some music in the background. See, it doesn't take a lot. If you put a lot of focus in the feel of it, man, you can definitely get something out of me. That's for sure. Definitely got a rise out of this one. This was good. Very, very good. This was Happily Never After by gueepo. Thank you, gueepo, for making this game. You did an excellent job at conveying this awesome message. Did you miss a dialogue on the next level, or did I just imagine it? I played through it twice, and I'm pretty sure I got the dialogue on all of them. We're gonna have so much fun. So let's get up to the top, and I'll go through one last time to see. Hey, listen, just kidding. Navi. I called that. Toads called that. Hey, same thing, right, Navi? That's what it makes you feel like, the way that it's just kind of like barely floating around and whatnot. Oh. Had a little mini panic attack there. Yeah, let's see if maybe I did miss another. You're almost there. I will miss you. Just one more jump. Or like, what if it intervened or something? Yeah, so that looks to be all. That's okay. It was only 2 extra little levels there. Yeah, I guess the loop was a little bit short. I didn't go into full detail on the loop itself and try to listen to that, but I did hear that repeat pretty quickly. But awesome game there, gueepo. That was fun. I enjoyed theory crafting what could be the next for this title, and the character that you've created here. Big characters, man. Really, really well thought out characters. So that was super simple, but makes a big difference in a game. Well, guys, that is all we have for tonight. I made a 2-hour stream go for 3 hours because of all my soapboxing and talking about all these random things. But I appreciate you sticking around and hanging around for me. You guys have a wonderful night. I will see you sometime tomorrow, whether it is 12 or 2 or something like that. You'll definitely see me sometime, and we will finish up the Adventure Pals. I'm pretty sure we're at the last area. Crablantis is where we're at right now. We just started that. So boxes are the best. Yeah, because they make me sit there for a good 30 minutes talking about a topic. And I'm like, wait a minute. What am I doing? What is going on here? And then I will be playing on Sunday, our Indie Sunday stream like we normally do. Walk, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. I really hope you get to come back. I get to talk to you some more, get to talk about your games. Like I said, I do this every week, and the more jams that you participate in, the higher of a chance you'll get to see your game on the stream. And I try to be fair by doing the random things, so there's a good chance that you're going to get up there, and you'll get an even better chance if you are participating a lot. And really, it shouldn't be about getting on the stream. The bigger focus is that you're making a game and that you're submitting that game as a product that you've completed, a full beginning to end project that you started and completed. That's awesome. That's something to be proud of. I really appreciate, and I'm proud of everybody who does that. You guys have a great night. Make sure you sleep tight, or good morning to you. Get your cup of coffee, get ready for work or the weekend or whatever it is you're going to be doing today. We will see you guys next time.